Nobody look at my pudge.
Did I win the gifts this week by boosting the worst one?
That was pretty good.
Wow.
I like it.
Copy that.
I can't spam in your chat. That's right. I don't have permission.
I'm working on it. Give me a second.
Ooh.
Oh,
Do
man.
we have a tweet command, Shadow?
No.
Never in here.
No. I'm trying to also find where I can add people to
Please.
be able to add commands and shit. I think it's mod tools. Nope.
I can post things. I just can't.
Yeah, you can post it. I just push it.
God damn
Push it real good.
Stupid different thoughts command.
They can hear us. This is so awkward.
No, it's not. This is called a soft launch, all right?
It is.
Everyone's just getting used to our voices right now. It's been a couple of weeks.
Get used to it, please.
It's been a bit.
Baby.
I was
Get
typing
used to my voice.
retweet for free hugs.
Hello. Hello, and welcome to the Riot session.
Cody.
There we go. Everyone retweet that like 1,000 times.
Good evening.
Retweet, bliss.
Red tweets.
And then we'll share some more.
And faces on camera.
Oh, God.
I'm eating.
Nobody look at my nips.
They are
I
awkward.
can't stop. I can't stop looking at them.
So true. Good evening. Hi. Welcome. I am your illustrious DM Shadowhack90 or Nathan, and you can welcome back. It's wonderful. I've missed your faces. This is the Riot Sessions. If you are new to the channel or new to what Riot Session is, this is where a bunch of us random awkward streamers and weird people play D&D, have a lot of fun, and roll dice and kill things. We're going to send it straight down to the one and only Dragonborn Cleric.
Oh, I just ate a big bite too.
To introduce herself. Who are you?
Hi guys, I am Ramsbug. I will be playing Jeska. She is a Dragonborn cleric. She started as a pacifist. Now she's sort of lost her religion, as REM would say, and that's it. Let's move it over to.
What's an REM?
REM is a '90s band that's.
What are the
sang the
90s?
song.
It's like a type of sleep.
You're already in. You're immersed.
I'm already in the game. I'm Dryden. I don't know what REM or the 90s are.
Oh my god. Anyway, moving it over to my man Cody.
Hey guys, I'm Codybedrock 36, and I'll be playing Brontor Jordanian, the human blood hunter, is what he is. And as of now, him and Jessica are just chilling outside, waiting for these guys to figure out what they're doing.
Jessica's petting Brontor's lizard right now.
Yeah, she
What?
is.
Yeah, we're petting the lizard.
I'm aware of this. Anyways.
I'm gonna shoot it over to my man. I'm the Blue Ranger. Look what he got to say.
Oh, thank you for that, Codybedrock.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
What's going on, guys? I'm the Blue Ranger. I'm playing the role of Dryden Kell. He is a half-orc barbarian, and he is, well, he's a little worse for wear right now. Kind of in a bad spot. Kind of, not quite boulder falling on my head with 24 d10s of damage, but Zach with the but not kind of in dire straits at the moment. Got lots of health, but still not in a good position. So a little nervous on how this is going to play out. But that being said, I'm going to toss it over to Big Eyes over here.
Hi guys.
Con.
I can see clearly now. I'm Shadowcawn. I'm playing Tonph Underwood tonight, the Halfling Ranger, and I'm doing pretty okay on this whole health front. I don't know what Dryden's complaining about, but we'll see how it goes.
Corner some more.
Yeah. And with that, we'll shoot it over to Mr. Not the Lane.
Hey guys, my name's Zach. I'm playing Lucius, the Tiefling Sorcerer, and he's doing all right now, minus the voices in his head and the ever-demanding presence to kill everything around him. But that's neither here nor there. We'll see how it plays out. And I will toss it back to our illustrious DM that way.
And I'm just gonna deflect it straight back down to Codybedrock to ask him one simple question. Cody, what happened last week? Last time on the Riot Sessions?
Last time on the Riot Sessions, The Rad Squad walked into a room where the statue of the All-Father and 6 large giant statues stood. Under each statue were words that translated to 6 different kinds of giants, as well as colored runes. After looking around, the Rad Squad decided to move into a large room where they came across a very large Rimmeraz that was guarding a horde of weapons. With everyone in the party worried for their life, Brontor the Legend single-handedly took out the mighty beast, saving everyone and probably the world. After the battle, the team decided to take a long rest. Brontor, being as astute as he is, heard some sounds in the walls and immediately tried to let all the party know. After some careful negotiation, Brontor was able to persuade his companions into going back into the room where the statues were. Therefore, Brontor saved the world and probably his friends again. Once they made it back into the statue room with the weapons, the team tried several times to strike the runes on each statue with the corresponding weapon. With each strike of the rune, the team took a considerable amount of damage. Brontor and Jeska decided to go ahead and leave the room so they didn't get hurt anymore. And after that, Dryden, Tonph, and Lucius tried a couple more statues, and that's where we left off. Tonight's episode is brought to you by...
What? Who dropped
Johnny...
that burp in the middle of that? Who was that?
It was gorgeous. By the way, tonight's episode is brought to you by Johnny Smoke's custom enchanted giant statues, letting us help you protect your wizard stuff with our 100% natural enchanted stone statues. Now back to our dungeon master, Shadowhack 90.
Oh my!
I want more advertisements to just use the word stuff. We know how much you like your cars, especially with all the fancy electronic stuff. Like
Stuff. You need things? Well, we've got stuff.
Well, that's not what I'm looking for. This is a terrible commercial. I want things, not stuff. Sorry.
What about doodads? Any doodads?
I'm down with doodads as long as I'm looking for doodads and they advertise doodads. If I'm looking for doodads and they offer me things or stuff, I'm out.
Thingamajigs are really in this season.
I'm a big fan of knickknacks, I gotta tell you.
Or whatchamacallits are good too.
See, whatchamacallits?
Whatchamacallits are going out of trend.
They had a quick buzz.
I
haven't heard much about Hootie Wuddies though.
Come out. What?
Yeah.
Hootie Wuddies?
Some real talk here. Some real talk here. One of my neighbors was bludgeoned to death with a small little figurine. The police have assured me that this is the first real known crime of a knick-knack paddywhack.
I'm done.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Guys. I'm actually attached to my computer via this headphone.
That was great.
That was good.
Anyways, moving on.
Bad joke of the year goes to Shadowhack 90.
What's up? Hi. Anyways.
We try the veal.
Anyways, yes, I'm the one. Anyways, moving on. That was not all that happened, unfortunately, last session. As they were hitting these giant runes with these different weapons that each of
already with this shit.
It's already.
Yep. Already with no mics working stuff.
All right. Let's get in Discord.
Last week.
Lucius, you're gonna just use as little talking as you can this week.
Motherfuck.
Is there something wrong with Discord?
Discord before we even got started. Well, he's in a satellite location this week.
He's in there?
Well, this is ending poorly already, so fun times. Hello. I can't hear them.
We went on Discord, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, is he in here?
I can hear
Where's
you.
Cody?
There we
Where the
go.
hell's Cody?
This is not the lane.
He's coming. All right, moving in.
Where are you at, Cody? What are you doing?
You're doubled now, Blue. What?
Like he's in Skype.
He's still in
Oh,
Skype. He's probably getting there. Okay, so
Loading, sorry.
as they continued to hit the different runes with the varying weapons that each of the each of the giant statues ended up actually having
Rock thingies.
Sorry.
All right, I'm in.
a bunch of different spells and things went off. Meteors came down raining from the sky. Hail came raining down from the sky. Some localized rain happened in another area. Gravity changed all of a sudden in one aspect and one point of it.
Wonka style.
And upon Harshnag hitting the last rune, 4 giant earth elementals came rising up out of the ground, one at each corner. It is here that we start this evening. So, looking around, you realize that there are Dryden, Lucis, and Tonph, and Harshnag, and Jeska and Brontor. You all see this as well. You watch as just the rock seems to just kind of form and materialize into these almost humanoid-looking shapes. They are bipedal. They have very large hulking arms and a very large torso, but no like facial features or anything related. Just to get of. They all they appear at each of the 4 corners, and one begins moving in the direction towards Harshnag, Dryden, and Lucius, sinking, just and begins moving towards him. It is going to make. I would like for everyone to roll initiative.
Quick question. I have a discrepancy. My character says I have 40 HP, whereas my sheet says 52.
Okay, then up to 52.
Okay. I didn't want to make any decisions without you. I don't know why it's different. But
Cheater.
Yeah, I gotta change my on.
Oh, mine says I'm at full health. I don't know what happened.
There we go. I'm at. Where we good?
21 for initiative. Cause I got that awesome. What's it called? Advantage.
Yeah, it's advantage. I gotta do mine too. 17.
All right, got 17, 21. Initiative rolls. Brontor with that 4. Ouch. Fuck. All right.
He's just bringing up the rear, man.
Yeah, he's just not feeling it tonight, I guess.
You don't want legends to go first.
So, Dryden up first. Tonph looks like he's up second.
Did y'all call us through the ear thing?
You guys can see like a full area of the room.
Outside of the room.
Okay, I thought we were just petting the lizard.
I mean, if you guys if you don't want to be paying attention, that's on you. That's up to you. I don't.
Yeah, dude, would you like to, at this point, knowing what we know now, to choose to not be paying attention?
Very, very good lizard.
I seen it.
I done seen it.
Lucius, Brontor.
I have to say, you look very regal, holding your phone like this the whole time. Just, yes, I would like to incinerate the enemy, please. Yes.
I would like to kill everybody in the room.
Jesus.
Would that be allowed?
You can sure goddamn try. All right, and it's their turn. Grab. All right, top of the round. Dryden, you're up.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Well, I got this big earth elemental. Do I know anything about these things? Do they just take damage, or do I need to like? I'm assuming. I don't know. Do I know anything about these things?
Roll a history check.
Ha-ha!
Actually, this would be more of a nature check.
Well, damn it. Actually, that's better for me. I don't know why I'm complaining. Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Hurdy her.
Earth elementals. You know a decent amount about them. They are normally basically like a walking hill. They have club-like arms of jagged stone that normally swing at its sides. Its head and body consist of dirt and stone, occasionally set with chunks of metal and gems and other bright materials. They have the ability to glide through rock and earth as if they were liquid, and they are normally they are pretty immune to any form of poison.
damn, I was just planning to poison the hell out of him. I wasn't. All right, well, didn't tell me anything new. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm all charged up on that sumbitch. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take the hell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use that sumbitch all powered up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a swing at him. And it's gonna be a 12 to hit.
12 will miss. So you rush.
So I'll do it again.
Go for it, buddy.
That'll be a 14 to hit.
So you go rushing forward. You go rushing forward, and you swing once, twice, and as you do, you watch as you swing over it, the earth element is already sinking into the ground. Down underneath. You swing for the second time, and you just hit nothing but the ground, leaving a nice impact and crater where your hell hits. But the earth elemental is sunk underneath the ground at this point. You're not really sure where it is right now.
Balls. Can I save my movement for when it? Because I can't be surprised. Is that a thing? No, that's probably not the same thing, is it?
You can save your action. You can't save your movement, though.
How can I not save my... Fine, whatever. My action is to immediately leap backwards at the first sign of trouble.
You use your action to attack.
Yeah, I was about to say, you already did your thing.
Shit.
You still have a bonus action of movement, good sir.
My bonus action is to be really confused and kind of mad.
Fair enough. All right, this brings us to the earth elemental's turn. All right, it's going to come here, and it's going to make 2 attacks against... It's going to make an attack against Dryden and Lucius as both of you are standing underneath. You just feel the ground begin to erupt underneath you, and you just get launched in the air. The first one is against Lucius. That's going to be a grand total of 17 to hit, Lucius.
It'll hit.
All right. You take 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
Oosh.
9, 10. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you get launched into the air, and then one of the fists just finds you. Boom! Just finds you, and the wind just gets knocked out of you. Dryden, that's going to be a...
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious?
Yep.
All right, so Lucius gets slammed and goes careening across the ground, skidding, and lands just right at Tonph's feet, just unconscious and not breathing. Dryden, that is a 15 to hit.
I have 15 as my armor class.
So 15 hits.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I.
Yeah, if it equals it, it'll hit.
Okay. So tie does not go to the runner. Great. Cool. Thanks.
16. Okay. So as it erupts, as it also launches you in the air, it backhands you with the other arm. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you go skidding just out of its range.
If you'll recall,
yep,
I raged 2 weeks ago.
You did.
So 8, correct?
8, yes. And it is now currently standing
And
right.
you have been raging for a long time.
I know.
Well, because if
He
I
raged.
take damage,
He raged again.
Pretty much as long as I keep taking damage, I keep raging.
Yep.
If I don't, then I'm like, ha! Oh.
Aha! All right, this brings us to Tonph's turn.
If I hadn't taken damage there, I'd be done.
My turn?
Brings us to Tonph's turn.
Well, I'm going to grab Lucius
Okay.
and drag him as far as I can.
Okay, so what's your speed?
25.
Okay, so you can move him.
Now, it'll be 12 and a half.
You can move him basically 15 feet.
15? Okay. And these are all 5, right?
Yep. No, these are 10, I think. Yeah.
Wow, really? So pretty much what you're saying is right here.
Yep, you can move him basically a square back.
Wow.
All right, so I grab him, drag him back, and then I cure wounds.
All right.
Hey.
Cure wounds. Hold on.
Hey.
New healer.
By the way, I cure wounds the same way that I fondle breasts.
Come here, Lucius.
Wait,
What do you know?
Am I even needed anymore? Am I just not even?
What is
You're
my...
in the other room. You ran away because you didn't want to help. You could just go pet the lizard.
How?
All right. So Tonph, you drag Lucius back. You cast the spell on him. Go ahead and roll your 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
1d8 plus 8.
So 8 points of
8
nice.
points back.
Hell yeah.
Ugh. Ooh.
Jesus.
Don't say I never did anything for you.
Fair enough.
I love like the 25% role playing that we do. Like most of the time, that's what I'm going to do for my turn. But every now and then you get that, I'm alive.
You have to pepper it in there.
Yeah. All right. Oh. All right.
This is why people come to this channel.
Hold on, let me sprinkle a little health on you.
Right.
All right. You've got your bonus action still if you want to do anything, Tonph.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark, the one that just popped out of the air.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool. Boop. All right. Jeska, you're up.
Now, question.
Yes.
Before you move, did that provoke opportunity?
It did not.
No? Okay, never mind. I'll shut up. Go on.
It didn't.
Question.
Yes, Jeska.
Since we leveled up, and I got a new slot, do I?
I forgot to roll my health. Hold on, let me roll. Let me roll a d10.
Yeah. So. Oh,
Way to go, guys.
I was like, for what? For your wounds. So. I have four slots now. Does that immediately open up? Like. What's up with that?
Rolled it.
Or do I have to wait until we rest?
What kind of thing?
What are you talking about?
I know I don't have any. I know I don't have anything prepped, so it's not like urgent. I don't have any 4th level spells that I can't that I can use without prepping. That's hard to say.
What are you, level 7 now?
I am level 7 now.
Yes, you have options to 4th level spells if that is what you're asking.
Okay, like immediately then. Cool. That's all I'm asking.
Because you basically, you guys basically leveled up after the rest.
You rested?
You long rested, and then you moved back into this room. So you're basically, when you woke up the next day, you were full health. You were at the full health from the level up, and you had basically all leveled up at that point.
Know, that long rest where we started it, and then someone dropped a boulder on my fucking head?
That does happen.
It does happen. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so Jeska, what are you doing?
So I'm going to go ahead and walk in a little bit, because my movement isn't very much.
Okay, you walk into the room, and as you do, you glance off to your left-hand side, and you watch as the earth elemental stirs and begins moving towards you.
Exciting! I'm going to cast Channel Divinity, which isn't a cast. I'm just going to channel my divinity.
Yeah.
So now I get 30 something. I get more. Suck it, because I leveled up.
I believe it was.
It's 5 times your level.
Yep.
So 5 times 7 is math. 35.
Yep. What channel divinity are you doing?
Life. Yeah, it's 5 times my cleric level. All right, so let's math this out. I'm going to. Can't take more than half my amount. Who's dead? Who's not? I see.
Are you preserving life? Are you blessed healing it? What are you doing?
Yes.
Those are 2 different abilities.
Nice.
Your healing. I thought bless healer just means that whenever I cast a spell, I get some back. I cast a healing spell, I get some back.
The beginning, when the healing spells you cast to cast on others heal you as well. Cast a spell on first level or higher, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Okay,
yeah. That's not a separate thing.
But you're using, well, it's part of your channel divinity.
Exactly.
And so you're
doing preserve life.
Gotcha. There we go.
And blessed healing just happens to come along with it, because I'm blessed.
Know your rules, kids, because your DM doesn't know them half the time.
It's all good. I know what's up. All right, so I'm gonna do channel divinity. I mean, not Cody.
Any creature within 30 feet of you.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's in.
Whoa, someone was impressed by that.
Wow.
30 feet of you, so that's Brontor at the moment.
Yep. Well, so we're gonna split it half and half. Brontor can take a little extra. So.
Brontor, have you taken any damage yet from anything?
I've only had 2 hit points taken away.
Okay.
Wait, I thought you were dying.
Lucius is the one
Everybody
dying.
in the room is dying.
We left, remember?
Did we heal?
Yeah, we were at full health.
Everyone
left the
heal.
room before
Everyone
we took
heal.
too
You
much
guys
damage.
ran
Hold up,
away.
hold up.
leaving
Chill.
everything
Okay,
I had 25 hit points.
Right,
Why were
because-
you running away, jerk?
okay, so
I was almost
I don't want to
dying.
get
No,
hurt anymore.
because
I'm
everybody,
literally ran away. The guy
guys,
that you're
guys,
in love with.
guys,
Yeah,
guys.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
So, you did a long rest. The long rest healed everyone to hit points. Then you started hitting the runes. The runes activated spells. You lost approximately. If you were in the room and you didn't save, there was one time where if you didn't save that, you took about 51 points of damage. So, Brontor, did you take? If I recall correctly, you took that damage.
I thought he was
did
damaged.
I take 51?
You took
I don't think
51.
he saved.
Unless you
I think
saved
I
it, at which
saved.
point you only still took about 25. You took 25.
Okay,
Everybody
yeah.
took
That's
the,
what
that
I
was the
did.
point where everybody was like, I'm out.
No,
Or you two
was
were out. And then
was he already gone at that point?
No, he wasn't.
we
No, he
both
wasn't.
left
the first two
together.
rooms.
Right
They
after
left
death.
after that. So Brontor, you should be down like under 20
Yeah.
something hit point, like
Okay, cool.
down that.
I'll
So
take
I
that.
try to keep these things
Yeah.
in my healer mind. Okay, so what are we doing? 35 by 2. You get 18. I'll take the 17.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So Cody, what does that put you sitting at?
I don't know.
I'll let you figure that. Okay,
Yeah.
Lucia. All right. So Jessica, you did your channel divinity. Anything else you're doing?
How far does Cure Wounds go? 60 feet. I'm going to see what I can do with my robes of
So
awesomeness.
71.
God damn, everything's so far away.
Yep.
Yep, they're approximately 170 feet away from you at the moment.
Then I'm gonna use my
You could double
bonus
that.
action to be.
Oh no, you healed. Never mind. Nope. Yep. Sorry.
Ooh, what's that? I'm gonna use my bonus action to be really frustrated that everything's so far away.
Gotcha.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
I love how we use bonus actions for things that
I
aren't
was
real.
about to say,
I was
most
about
of
to
the time these bonus actions are free actions.
Those are mostly free actions. Yeah, bonus. Anyway,
I
bonus
really
action to
feel
pouty
frustrated
face.
though.
fair enough. All right. Lucis, you're up.
So I just wake up. And I see the halfling next to me that slashed my ankles earlier, and I'm gonna misty step out of there,
Okay.
Click the thing. Click.
and I'm gonna quicken it also.
All right. Teleport up to 30 feet to an occupied space.
Helpful.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go this way because that sounds about right to me.
Right.
And then I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
All right. As soon as you appear in that as soon as you appear in that one section, and as soon as you appear in that one section, the misty step solidifies you. The earth elemental behind you, you hear this as you can feel the ground shaking as you can only guess, the earth elemental begins moving towards you.
Excellent. It's all part of the plan. And I'm gonna cast Chromatic.
You hear a
Orb
voice in the
at-
back of your head going, "What plan, you idiot?"
You'll see.
Oh no.
And so Chromatic Orb at first level
Yeah.
for the dude that hit me. 9 to hit.
9 to hit. All right. 9 does not hit. You create this magical orb of energy in your hand and you fire it towards it. It just goes glancing right off of it, or it just like impacts the backside of it and just like kind of shatters into like just a bunch of magical bubbles that just kind of float up into the air, seemingly to no effect.
Oh. Okay. The plan is still going though. It's
It's
okay.
in motion.
That's it.
Okay.
Wait, I've still got my movement.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go another 30 feet back this way behind this little statue guy.
All right. All right. This brings us to Brontor. You're up.
Nice. I'm gonna move into the room.
Okay.
I hear all the commotion. I got a 30-foot movement, so to here.
Okay.
And
All right. Cool.
I don't think there's anything I can do. He's too far away. 60 feet. I can try to fire 2 crossbow bolts at him.
Yeah, if you want to.
Let's do that.
Do it.
And
Go for it.
crossbow. 11 to hit. Oh, 12 to hit. Nope.
The bolt just goes flying towards it and sinks right into the dirt. But
Okay.
it doesn't seem to. It's still moving in the direction towards Lucius at this point.
All right, trying to hit another one.
Go for it.
7 to hit.
This one just the one hits stone and ricochets up into the air, and you don't even hear it like clatter or hit anything. It just up into darkness.
Damn it! All right, that's it.
All right, brings us to
That's all I can do.
all right. Brings us to Harshnag's turn. Harshnag.
Wait, Harshnag rolled lower than a 4?
Yep.
Poor Harshnag.
Rolled a 3.
Legendary.
Fuck is it? Okay. Harshnag is going to let out a giant bellow and just go racing at this elemental that just hit Dryden and Tonph. He's going to make...
didn't hit me. Lucius and...
Or sorry, Lucius and Dryden. My bad. And he's going to make 2 attacks against it. Rolls a... Okay. So he does... So that'll hit. And that's going to be... Alright, so... 13 points of damage from that. And... second one will miss. So Harshnag goes and takes his great axe from behind and just goes slamming once into the earth elemental, and you watch the axe just sinks into it, and then cuts through. Dirt just spraying everywhere. You watch as the dirt on the back kind of begins to reform and congeal back across this wound. The second one, Harshnag's second attack, he goes and swings wildly, letting out this giant bellow, and the earth elemental just brings its arm up, and there's like a shower of sparks as the axe collides and hits some semblance of stone, seemingly to no effect. Okay, top of the round, Dryden.
So we've been striking these things with these weapons. What happens to the weapons when they drop? When we hit with them?
The rune weapons. You've been every time you've hit the rune, the weapon disappears in a flashlight from your hands and reappears back in the giant that it belongs to, or the giant statue's hand that it belongs to.
All right.
Right now, all of them have reemerged back into all back in the hands of their statue owners.
I have a weird feeling that we're not just going to take these things down.
What are you doing, Dryden?
Okay. Which one of these guys on the map was the one that spawned these bitches, or was that spawned by all 6, or do we not know?
We hit 2 of them at the same time.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, that's always my best one. Thank you for always looking out for me. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I am
super intelligent.
There's a giant rock thing in front of you. It popped up when you guys hit something. Could have been Harshnag. Could have been you. You're not sure.
All facts.
You're literally the guy I never want to be on a game show with.
Dryden's like, this one has boobs. Look at this statue.
I'm gonna heal it. It's called a throwback. All right.
What are you doing, Dryden?
I'm taking the hell, firing that sumbitch up, and I'm taking a swing with it. For the love of God, hit 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
And then it adds 1d4 of fire with it. I'm not sure if it's even gonna hit, but I'm gonna roll it to make myself feel better. With 4 more damage, it'll be 18 plus I'm raging 20 damage. So 20 to hit, 20 damage.
Solid.
Tell me how I missed.
Pretty good.
Okay. That's your first attack. Second attack?
Can I wait to see what it does?
Sure. You take the hell and you rush up to it. After getting up, you just rush in, swing. You hit once, and the axe just embeds itself right into the side of this earth rock thing. It kind of looks down at you, You speak the command word, and the hell just bursts into flames and slices through the remaining portion of that middle section, cleaving straight through. A nice, like, just hole has appeared on its side at this point in time.
Nice.
Second attack.
Same fucking thing.
Go for it.
Do it.
So it'll be a 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
7. So there's our number, guys. And it'll
Thanks, context clues.
16 damage.
All right. This time you go swinging relatively for that same spot. The Earth Elemental brings its hands down, and the hell just cuts right into its upper forearm. You watch as the blade hits, and sinks in a little bit, but you feel it hit rock immediately, and you suspect that if this were any other weapon, you'd probably be pulling out a dented axe at this point. You pull out your axe, with the flames kind of trailing behind it. The flames wrap around the arm a little bit. Seems to be taking damage, just not as much as you're used to.
Tits.
All right. You got your movement and your bonus action still.
If I move, no, I'm gonna stand my ground.
All right, so you're staying melee with it.
And for my bonus action, I'm proud of what I've done.
Give that to you as a free action, but sure, why not?
No, it's my bonus action. Don't take this away from me.
All right, this brings us to the Earth Elemental's turn. It's going to make an attack against Dryden. Jesus. That's going to be a 13 to hit for the first one against Dryden. Right. And the second one is also going to be against Dryden because you're the one pissing it off. And that's a natural 1.
Woo! Does it hurt itself?
So,
tell me it hurt itself. It's on fire. Come on. Yeah.
So as soon as you finish up with your strike, you just watch as the giant fist just comes and goes to slam right at you. You bring your axe up, blocking it, boom, and just let out. You shove it back. It's already bringing up its second fist. You manage to actually like kind of grab it with your hand and vault over it just as it slides underneath you. You're kind of vaulting over it. Legs go up in the air, come back down onto the ground, and you just stand there landing just like as though nothing happened at this point. All right, this guy's still moving.
I earned this.
All right, what's your movement? This one's going to sink down and use its Earth Glide. Got 60 feet of movement. Damn. That one's going to pop up here. Going to use its Earth Glide and pop up over here. And it's going to make It's going to make a full round of attacks against Lucius at this point.
Oh, fuck.
Bring it.
Okay.
That's a 2, so plus 8, so that's 10 to hit.
Miss.
All right.
God.
Yeah.
Bahamut.
And that second one's a 16 plus 8. So.
Did you just respond to God?
I have. I did. 24 to hit for the second attack.
That'll hit.
All right. 2d8 worth of damage. That's
Hopefully really low.
all right. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, no. I'm unconscious again.
So you watch
This
it.
plan of yours.
So
Still
Lucius, as you watch this Earth Elemental just sink into the ground, you know it's coming. You know it's about to pop up beneath you. So you dodge out of the way. You like start backing up quickly, and you watch as just a giant fist just comes slamming out of the ground, mere inches from your face, right where you were standing. And you're like, okay, crap. Okay, we're good. And you forgot about the second fist, and that one just comes up right underneath you and throws you up into the air. You go flying back, boom, and just crashing against the ground as the Earth Elemental fully emerges from the Earth at that point. And then this Earth Elemental has got 60 feet of movement and is going to Earth Glide there. Not within range of Jeska at this point, but it is making its way towards Jeska at this point.
I'm so happy.
This brings us to Tonph. You're up.
Do I see Knucklebutt get knocked out?
Make a perception check.
13.
Yeah. You watch as you turn around and watch as like you surveying the battle scene, and you watch as Dryden and Harshnagger her in this one. You hear the ground shake, and you see Lucius just go flying, and just right onto the ground again.
Alrighty. Well, I can make it to him. I'm just gonna use both my standard and my. I'm gonna use my standard and dash to move, or you know what I'm saying. I'm dashing, so I'm doubling. So I'll make it over to him, and that'll end my turn.
All right.
I guess. I mean, I can't do anything. Can I? Is Cure Wounds a bonus?
It's a standard action.
It's action. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right. This brings us to Jeska. You're up.
So how does this dash work? Can I do it?
Dash. You take your movement, and then you use your action to basically move your movement again.
Okay. I do as such.
All right.
Can I go diagonally? Is that a thing?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting closer. We'll go 1. So I'm like right about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Math is hard. All right. So that's my stuff, but I do have bonus action. Let's see how far away I am. Is this?
Yes, that's 70 and 60 feet.
No, is this little dot? Why can't I highlight it? What is going on? I don't have a name on it. Is this?
That's
that?
Tonph.
Okay.
The one underneath Tonph is Lucius.
Gotcha.
Tonph, and then this one's Lucius. I don't know why his nameplate's not showing up.
You may have to go in and say show nameplate.
I already have it.
Oh, then I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, it's Lucius that isn't showing up. See, because if I move, so just for
there, yeah.
it's Lucius that isn't showing
Yeah,
up.
I don't know why Lucius isn't showing
Well,
up.
for bonus action, I am out of breath.
Yes,
a
you are.
little bit. Just a little bit.
All right. This brings us to Lucius. I need you to make your first death saving throw.
Yay!
Bro. Let me click it. Oh, that's the wrong page. Bam.
Cool.
Nope. That's one. That's one failure.
One failure.
So is it above and below 10? Is that how it works?
Yep.
I think 10 is a success.
10's a success. Yes.
So you have a slight higher chance to survive than you do.
Did someone just knock on my door?
Did they?
Anyways.
All right.
No.
All right. So Lucius, you just continue to bleed out a little bit more. Brontor, your turn.
All right, I whip my pack around and take out some Rimmeraz meat.
Okay.
Since I'm kind of standing adjacent to this door right here.
Okay.
I whistle over to the lizard and like, come here, come get it.
Make an animal handling check.
Dope.
Do it. Fingers crossed.
9, 10. No, it's not an attack roll, so just 9.
It looks up at you. It looks up at you. Sniffs.
Someone is at my door. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Looks over at you. Sniffs. You watch as it kind of moves a little bit, and you watch as some part of its back kind of shifts a little bit longer than you're expecting the rest of its body to, and it just puts its head back down onto its claws.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna move toward Jeska then.
That's your bonus action, by the way.
Bonus action for the lizard.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move to Jeska 30 feet.
Okay.
Or I guess it's to here. And I'm gonna fire 2 crossbows at the back of this guy's head.
Go for it.
This fellow right. Yeah.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Or 16, I guess it's not on my hammer. So 16 to hit and 15 to hit.
Unfortunately, neither of them hit.
Okay. The
Yeah.
+1's on my hammer.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
You just fire 2 arrows, and they just kind of just right into the dirt, but they don't really seem like they impacted that hard. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, this brings us to Harshnag's turn. Harshnag is going to bellow out using his bonus action. He's going to shout, "Perhaps retreat might be the better option at this point." He's going to make 2 more attacks against it. That's going to be a 2, so nope.
Oh, no.
And the next one's going to hit with a 26. All right.
Yeah.
Takes a total of 50. Very well done. So Harshnag takes his axe and can just misses whiffs with the first one, and then goes and strikes again with the second attack, and just like cleaves another good chunk of dirt out of it. All right, this would bring us to Dryden's turn.
You say he's holding his action.
Yeah, we're gonna say he's holding his action at this point. So it'll bring us back to the Earth Elemental's turn. This one's gonna make 2 attacks against Harshnag. That'll be a 10 to hit. Nope. God, no. And natural 20. Fuck. Okay. So that's going to be 2d8. So 22. Minus 22. Come on here. And so minus 27. Oof. All right, so as Harshnag is finishing up his finish, or is just continuing to attack him, he ends up kind of getting his axe goes just off in one direction, and the Earth Elemental just sucker punches Harshnag right in the abdomen. Harshnag kind of ends up doubling over really hard. You see a little bit of blood drip out of his mouth. Tonph, this will be your turn.
Alrighty. Well, here I go again on my own. 2nd level cure wounds this time.
All right.
Don't fuck it up.
Am I dead yet?
No.
Did I die?
No.
You held your turn.
Is it my
You
turn?
held your turn. And
It will be in a second
You
here.
held your turn,
Tonph.
and Harshnag wants to retreat.
15.
So you get 15 health.
Woo.
And I'm gonna
Every damn time.
I'm gonna keep moving to the back side of this, so here.
Now, when I wake up, do I have my reaction to getting hit earlier?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Jesus.
So that's it for me.
All right. Dryden, you're up. Harshnag shouted out during his turn. He thinks retreat might be worth considering. And then he got super punched in the gut by one of the Earth Elementals and took a substantial amount of damage. He's now bent over, and you see some blood trickling out of his mouth at this point. This is your turn.
Where do we retreat to? I'm yelling at Harshnag. I'm hoping he can respond in some way.
His head snaps up and looks back kind of at the hallway. Out of this room at least.
All right.
That's all he really gets out in the 3 seconds that he has to respond.
I want to move like a sneaky bitch right here, which is within my movement.
Yep.
Sneaky bitch means you have to use your bonus action.
Oh, sorry. As I'm gonna move over here. As my bonus action, I'm gonna move as a sneaky bitch. So, and then since I got over there, I'm going to attack him once more with the hell.
Yeah.
And I should get advantage as now we are doing the flank maneuvers.
Yes. You
Correct.
Get advantage on the attack. Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then it takes the first damage,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Damn. All All right, so 24 to hit, and then it'll do. Oh, I gotta roll my d4. Sorry, I'm all over this shit. This is my last power up on this.
That thing spun.
Yeah, that was good. So that'll be 10 damage.
All right. You as this earth elemental is now just like punching the crap out of Harshnag, you jump up as high as you can against its back and just let out a giant yell and swing right into its like upper back and just cleave straight through. You feel the axe hit, and the hit seems a little shallower than you're expecting. It still deals damage, just once again not as much as you were expecting it to. You end up landing right on the back of it.
Well, if I'm on the back of it and go for broke, do I get advantage again or no?
Yeah. You're still flanking it.
I will not be able to power it up. It will be a 26 to hit. Does it still take the first fucking damage?
Yeah.
God fucking damn it. All right, 26 to hit, 7 damage.
Gotcha.
Womp womp.
This time you go in. This time you go and slam your axe right into the upper back of it, and just relatively same spot, and it hits like some form of boulder and just kind of sinks into the dirt itself. It kind of moves back, and an arm starts reaching up back to try and grab you and get you off of it.
Can I bonus action?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I'm pretty sure I can do this as a bonus action. I'd actually like to. This sounds kind of dumb, but I want to make sure it stays intact. I'd like to re-rage. I'm afraid that something's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose the rage. Is that a bonus action?
You're okay raging at this point. It hasn't been a full minute since you raged.
I'm afraid. Like, you know, in video games, that bar starts getting low, and I just want to hit the health button.
You're still good, dude. You're still good. I'll let you know if you get low. I'll let you know if you get low. You're good. All right. Jeska, you're up.
All right. I'm going to. Knut.
Accurate.
I'll move a little bit. So that was only 10. Yeah, okay, so I'm 60 feet away. I'm going to go ahead and...
You're going to fuck?
All
right.
That's not appropriate.
That's a different episode.
I'm going to use my rope, cure wounds. That's 60 feet, right? Am I just tripping?
I hope not.
Lucius is 60 feet away from you, yeah.
Yeah. No, cure wounds is 60-foot radius.
No, it's touch.
Still gotta be touching him for cure wounds, I believe.
Healing word.
Healing word. I'm gonna do healing word then, as that's my bonus action.
Yeah.
For that creepo Lucius. Boop. That is 28.
Make a perception check.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Unfortunately, you don't. Unfortunately, the main portion of just the earth elemental in front of you is obscuring your vision of Lucius at this point, so you don't have visual on him yet.
What if I use the rest of my movement?
If you kind of circle around, you probably would have visual on him, yeah.
Like right here would be the.
Yeah, I'd say you have visual on that.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna healing word.
Cool.
Suck. 1d4 plus spell casting ability modifier. I'm gonna use it at a second level.
Yeah.
Yep. 2d4 plus. I forgot my thing. Storms. What is my spell casting ability modifier? Storms.
3.
13, or is it?
Storms 4.
4.
It depends on the spell, but yeah, we'll just go with 4.
Okay. You get 11.
All right.
So that was my bonus action. So for my action, I'm going to... Fire seemed to hurt it. Was I tripping on that? Fire seemed to hurt it.
I don't know that it hurt it in any special way other than just adding extra damage. In fact, it's Earth Elemental. If I'm going by my Pokemon logic, it really doesn't hurt it.
Yeah, Pokemon logic says no.
Probably thunder.
Yeah. Yep.
Pokemon.
Anyways.
The DM is so pissed off that I'm just using Pokemon logic.
I'm gonna go ahead and chunk a spear at it,
You,
I guess.
you rolled high on the history check, or on the nature check. You don't think fire damage does any additional damage to it.
Yeah, I didn't think it would.
But it does damage.
It does damage,
but it doesn't deal additional
It's
damage.
not like hitting a frost giant with a fire axe. There's an opposing difference there. This is
I'm gonna
earth
lay
and
down
fire.
the fire breath. Where's my... I used to have it built in here.
Pretty sure fire breath is just 2d8. Just flat damage, and then he does a DC to see if he misses it. It's not an attack.
Oh. I used to have it built as a button. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and it is... DC blah 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 blah. Each creature may have a saving throw.
Yeah, it's 2d6.
Okay. DC. Okay, cool.
There you go.
Two D6.
Yeah, you still have to roll to hit it, but
Oh, so
Do you?
I thought it just.
oh
said-
no, it's just
It just-
it's just a cone straight out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a DC to save it.
Yeah.
So it's whatever your Constitution is.
8 plus Constitution, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's 9.
9 points of damage.
No. 9
No.
is the DC.
Oh,
So you have
9 plus proficiency bonus. That'd be 9, 10, 11, 12. That'd be
yes.
for Constitution it rolls a 7. So no.
cool. So it takes it 5 points. That's not very powerful. I thought it was more powerful.
It is. It's
Wait, the damage.
it's
increases-
2d6 plus your Constitution modifier, plus
So it would have been like 13.
It's 3d6
No, it's
now.
3d6 now.
Okay.
Yeah, I need one more d6.
roll another d6, plus your Constitution modifier, plus your spellcasting modifier.
No, it's flat damage. The save is.
Oh,
12.
okay, that's right. You're right. So
Okay,
7.
7 total.
There we go. Nice.
I need to build that button in.
Uh,
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Yeah, I think you have to update it too because you leveled
Yeah.
up. Lucius, you're up.
Oh my
Alrighty.
God, Lucius.
The
I'm not
plan
saving
is
your
coming
ass
to
again.
fruition. That's
Come
okay.
with the
You
plan.
won't have to. All right, I'm gonna move to here with my full movement.
Okay.
And do I have a direct line of sight on this guy?
Which one?
The one next to Dryden and Harshnag.
Yes, you have a. Dryden's in the way, but you do have a line. You can see it. It's a large thing. Yeah, you've got decent range on it. So yeah.
Excellent. Then I'm going to quicken slow.
Jesus.
and
All right.
Slow him down. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw against 14.
Rolls a natural 15.
Ah,
Womp
well,
womp.
I tried.
Yeah.
And then
You
instead, I will-
you take
or
you
go
take
ahead
the
with you.
you take the magic and just cast it forward at the creature itself. You feel the magic cling to it, and then it seems to just continue to move. Like doesn't seem to slow down or anything at all.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend his luck a little bit,
Okay.
and so I'm gonna roll another 1d4. Oh, why didn't it work? 1d4. There it goes. And bend his luck by 2 points, so 13. He fails it.
13, he fails it. All right. Good to know. Okay, so you watch as the magic cling, as you feel the magic getting ready to not actually take hold. You take a moment and force it to settle on to this opponent. You watch as its hand's reaching back to grab Dryden, the hand seems to be moving even slower, and Dryden still seems to be moving the same. Okay.
And so I call out, first part of the plan, check. And then I turn to the one that killed me the second time,
Right.
and I'm going to cast darkness on his head.
Cool.
Head darkness.
Speaking of darkness, it's really dark in here now.
Darkness.
It's just 15 feet worth.
I just
of
can't see
magical
anything.
darkness.
Yeah. God, now it's really bright in here.
All right, cool. Good to know.
And so we're kind of screwed if it doesn't use eyes, but I'm assuming it has eyes.
Actually, it's not. The darkness begins to envelop the actual elemental, and you lose sight of it, but it begins to just completely envelop the area of the elemental. All right.
The source of the darkness is on its head, so it'll follow the elemental around.
Right.
Cool.
And so then, as the last part, I yell out, part 2 complete. And that's it.
Okay, cool. This brings us to Brontor. You're up.
All right, I'm gonna move closer to Jeska.
Wait. Why is that other one? I thought you were doing the one at Dryden.
He slowed the one at Dryden. He darknessed this one.
Oh, did he?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
All right,
I
I'm
thought
gonna
he-
move to here. Was it right there? Correct. That's 40 feet. Too far.
Just back 1 square.
Yeah. I have to move. There we go. And then I'm gonna do. I guess he doesn't. He can't see right now. So I was gonna do the blood curse of the eyeless. I'm gonna cast on him the blood curse of the mutual suffering.
All right.
The guy that's in the darkness.
Look at me, I'm a blood hunter. I can cast darkness.
You making fun of me there, buddy?
I'm not your buddy, guy.
All right, and you're
Within
doing
30
blood.
feet, forcing
God,
them
now.
to share in any pain they inflict upon
Want your
on
pal
me.
friend.
All right, gotcha. Mutual suffering. Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. Ooh. That for mutual suffering.
I'm not
Cool.
your friend, dude.
And then I'm just gonna chill, I guess.
All right. Fair enough. All right, this brings us to Harshnag's turn. Harshnag's gonna make his Harshnag is going to kind of strafe around this way. And shout out using his bonus action. He's gonna say, Back still might be the better idea. There's still three of these things. Well, plus this one in front of me, 4. Can't count. He's gonna make 2 attacks with his great axe. That's
Dryden saw a cat.
That's a 15.
He's talking to his friend that's over.
Nope. Nope. He just, even though this thing's, oh wait, it's got advantage. Don't they have advantage on with the slow? What does that do?
He has a -2 AC.
Oh, yeah, so the first attack hit then. Okay, so this thing takes 12 points of damage. Or 13 points of damage. Right, so Harshnag whiffs with the second attack and actually hits him with the first attack. All right, this brings us to the top of the round. Dryden.
Hi.
Hi.
Am I still on top of this thing?
Yes.
That's what she said.
And it's still going real slow, right?
It's going real slow.
So do I get advantage on that sumbitch?
You're always
No,
pressing
the
for
AC is just lowered by 2.
Let him press.
But I'm on top of, I can't miss him if unless he's going okay, whatever. I'm gonna hit him with the hell. Fuck it.
That'll hit.
26 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
And it's gonna do 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it again, because what?
Oh!
Oh, nice.
That
And I
crit.
double that shit. So it
First one
does.
of the night.
What's the +1? Where did that come from?
It rolled. So roll 20 has it to where it'll automatically roll dice, but the way we have it set, it's so that 12 is doubled.
Okay, so it's 24 damage. So I'm doing, or no, not 24, 26 damage, plus the 10 damage. So you're looking at 36 damage on 2 hits.
Oh.
Now,
Multiple
do you
damage.
have great weapon, Blue?
He does not.
No.
Okay. Not a
I
death.
do.
Cool. 13. Alright. This time you carve into it, boom, just once, twice, and just slam real hard into this thing. and you watch as the dirt just goes and splatters all over the place, and you watch as the areas where you're actually carving out chunks and leaving marks of it don't seem to be like reforming faster than seem to be reforming as fast as they used to, and it seems to actually be like shrinking in size a little bit at this point. Nice. All right. Anything else, Dryden? Still have your movement and your bonus.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Still on the back of this thing. Cool. All right. All right. This brings us to
Might not be the best idea I've ever had, but I've seen somebody go down twice, and I've seen a death saving throw go out once. So.
All right. This brings us to.
It's okay. It's the guy that we don't like, so it's all right.
All right. This thing.
That reminds me. Do I keep my failure or does it reset since I woke back up?
It's still, you still have one fail. It doesn't reset till the end of the encounter.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dark Souls style bullshit in here.
It's hard mode.
Thank you, Dark
D&D
Souls.
hard mode.
Thank you, Dark Souls. Come on, baby!
Guess what I binged all weekend?
Somebody likes Donkey.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna make that a hotkey in the channel, by the way.
All right.
So I'm like, damn it! Thank you, Dark Souls.
It's gonna reach up and try to grab onto Dryden and try and get it away. To make the attack with disadvantage. So it's a 25 to hit for the first one, and then that's a 7.
It can only attack.
No, I'm rolling at the disadvantage, so 7.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I like the 7 a lot more.
That's a 15 for the grapple to try and grab you.
So that he can strength out of that.
It is,
right?
Yeah. So it's going to be a 15 versus your athletics, Dryden.
Where's my athletics?
Yes.
Oh shit! I got a hell of a modifier. Come on, baby! 23.
Yeah. So as the hand begins to close around you, you drop on your belly and just push and slide down, right down the backside of it, still within melee like sliding down its backside a little bit more. The hand closes right above you. All right, so that's there. This one is going to use Earth Glide, and just sink down into the earth. Points. That one's going to sink down into the earth, and it's going to use its tremor sense and wait. This one is going to make it here and stop moving, and just kind of look around and begin moving backward. All right. This one's going to attempt to make its saving throw. What's the DC it has to beat, Lucius?
14.
Natural 19 with a 0 modifier. So it does shake the effects of slow. All right. This brings us to Tonph. You're up.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna slide now. Question: is the darkness dude still there, or is he just happened?
He is sunken into the ground at this point, and he is like he's not in range. You don't see him at this point.
Okay, I
He's
don't
just,
see him.
He is sunken into the ground and is not within anywhere where you see. You just watch him just right into the ground.
Okay. Now, if I move here, will I have line of sight on the dude?
I'd say yeah, probably. I'd say yeah, probably.
Okay. All right, so I'll move there.
Okay.
And I'll just shoot him.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, I'll just do regular shots on him. So 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And a 14. Is there any sort of advantage or anything with this? No, he shaked off the slow, right?
Yeah, he shaked off the slow.
Okay, so then
So his AC. So the first one hits for sure.
Okay, that's fine. So total of 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Yep.
That was only one.
Already moved.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You missed the second attack.
I missed the second attack.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. So you fire off your arrows. You watch one just impact. The other one just kind of hits a rock and seems to go careening off to the side. Yeah, no. Tonph, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah. 12.
Okay. So as you are, as you begin to rush over, you feel the ground begin to shake underneath you. You let off your 2 arrows, and then underneath you, you watch as just a pillar, boom, just comes up right in front of your face, of stone. You are like, what the? And then it retreats back into the ground, taking no damage as you kind of dart back out of the way. But you feel like moving around might be a little of a hindrance or might be giving away your position at this point.
Okay.
This brings us to Jeska. You're up.
Okay, so I'm going to get within range to touch my dear friend, Harsh.
Okay.
And I'm going to do Cure Wounds
Yeah, go for it.
as my bonus action,
Yeah.
using my lovely robes.
Cool. Go for it.
What am I, 4? What level is my rope spell, by the way?
It's whatever like the base level is.
First.
So.
Ew.
So it's 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
Or whatever your modifier is.
My proficiency bonus is 3, my modifier is 4. So 1d8. So Harsh gets 8?
Yep.
And so that was my bonus action. As I will do.
Nice.
My list here real quick. I forgot what I prepped 2 weeks ago.
Jeez, how dare you forget these things?
I know, right? Luckily,
I remember that I was raging. That's basically as difficult.
Oh, I used that. I used this. Okay. So I'm gonna do. Let's call out Bean. I'm gonna do my Spirit Guardian
Yeah.
just for a little extra protection.
Only if you
Vanilla
know the
bean.
whole name.
Vanilla Bean. I don't know her full name. We couldn't find her full name.
You couldn't. It's your job.
It was Storms' job, actually. Let's blame Storms.
Just cuz.
Just blame Storms.
Pong.
Hashtag just blame storms.
Hashtag blame storms.
And it's a 30-foot radius. Is that what it is?
I believe it's 20,
Okay, yeah, it's 20.
and it's
Okay,
radial.
you're good. All right, got it. All right, Bean is in the battlefield.
Cool.
All right.
Just a little protection. That's it. I used all my things. Actually, I have a little bit more movement, so I'm gonna go, kind of walk that way.
All right.
There we go.
All right. Brings us to Lucis. You're up.
All right. Now, did I see Tonph almost get hit by that pillar?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Make an assessment.
Figure it out.
Making a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I saw everything ever.
Yeah, you did.
Right. Wait, everything? Wait a minute. No,
I
I'm
can
serious.
see
Did you?
everything.
How much did you see, Lucius? I need to know. It's important.
I
There was
closed
that one
my
night.
eyes and peered through Thurston's eyes and saw all of time.
Yeah, you saw Tonph get hit, almost get hit with that pillar.
Excellent. Then I am going to start retreating
Okay.
back this way 30 feet. And I'm going to hold my action for Misty Step until I see the pillar come at me.
All right, gotcha. Okay.
Does it
Brontor,
come at me?
doing anything else, or is that it? Oh, you're holding your action. Brontor, you're up.
Okay.
All right. I yell out. Do you guys want to stick around here?
No.
You guys can respond. You guys have a response.
I don't know if this is the
big
best
guy's
idea
running.
for me, but I'm doing my best.
You guys want to back? You guys want to start making our way towards the door?
I'd like to
You
know
just
the
tell
rock.
me where you need me, and I'll be there.
I'd like to.
I'll follow you, Brontor.
The rock elemental is just. It has shifted from an elemental to a bucking bronco.
It's like the slow hill.
I'd like to point out
It's
Dryden.
like,
I'd like to point out Dryden's doing this with no pants on right now.
Oh yeah.
True.
He has no protection.
Pants that never
Listen,
stay
I
on.
woke up with no pants on and someone dropped a boulder on my head, and now I'm wrestling an elemental while everyone's running away. I'm having one hell of a day.
I think you have cursed pants. They just don't want to stay on.
I'll just say, Brontor, I'll follow you wherever.
There's going to be some interesting
Aw.
bruised
You
fruit.
realize that he literally thought he ran away in the last episode because he didn't want to get hurt. And
No,
here I am
I
like,
asked you guys-
it's okay, guys.
I asked you
Okay.
guys if you guys need any help with this.
All right.
I couldn't do any help. All I was doing was sitting around getting hurt.
All right, Brontor, that's
Oh,
your
I walked
bonus
out.
that's your bonus action for that whole conversation.
Okay. All right, moving up
To the
30
east side.
feet to here, and
Are we going the back hallway?
nobody answered.
I answered. I said I'll
I
follow
was
you.
yelling.
I said if Harsh is running, we need to run.
Yeah, we all answered,
guys,
you ass.
I didn't hear any of it.
He just doesn't listen.
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
All right. All right. Yeah. I mean, I guess I moved up now.
All right, you moved up.
I took my finger off the piece, right? Like
Yeah.
in checkers. So I'm just gonna stay here then.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save and throw. Yeah. $13.
All right. As you race forward, you watch as a pillar just appears right in front of your right in front of Tonph as you're shouting this out, and you're like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't be moving. And you stop real suddenly. Nothing happens.
Nice.
All right. Arshnag's
I'm
turn.
not playing the innuendo game with you guys.
Harshnag's turn. He's going to make once again. He's just going to make one. He's going to make 2 more attacks against the Earth Elemental. It's going to be that'll hit and 6, 17 will hit. So he makes. Oh, cool. So he makes both attacks. Nice.
GG Harsh.
So that is a grand total of 25 points of damage from him. Nice. All right. All right. Brings us to the top of the round. Dryden, you're up.
So did we? Is everyone just running the fuck out of here then?
You heard Brontor scream that. That's what else everyone else is doing. Lucius kind of seems to be pushing that direction.
All right.
Harsh seems to be sticking around trying to get you guys out before he pieces back.
He's like turning this.
I'm gonna do the whole dash thing.
Okay.
Then, and come all the way up here
Yeah.
because my movement is 40. So
Moving 80. All right.
So that's what I did.
Okay. Yeah, you jump off the Earth Elemental and just begin booking as fast as you can. Just rage running at this point. This brings us to the Earth Elemental's turn. He's going to get he's a little angry and he's going to attack Harshnag. 2 attacks. It's going to be a nope. And a natural 14, so that'll hit Harshnag. And that's going to be grand total of... Ooh, ouch. 20 points of damage to Harshnag. All right, this brings us to Tom's turn. You're up.
I'm right next to the statue, right?
Yes.
How tall is the statue?
40 feet tall, if I recall correctly.
I'm gonna attempt to climb the statue.
All right, make an athletics check.
Awesome. 10.
Okay, so you turn around and you jump onto the statue and you start climbing up its calf, and you get up to about its knee, probably with most of your movement at this time. You're still hanging on. You feel yourself kind of slipping a little bit, but you think you're higher above everyone. You just watch as Dryden goes, "Aah!" and just as he just rushes by.
I'm gonna can I keep climbing to a point where I can stand?
You're gonna have to get to his shoulder or up into like the crook of his elbow at that point.
That's fine. I'm gonna keep going. I was just asking, is there a point where I could?
Yeah, probably the crook of his elbow, because or onto his arm is kind of where he's holding the way they're holding their weapons.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to do that.
Okay.
You need another one?
Yeah, draw another one.
So.
Yeah, you managed to get up there, and now you're kind of like half sitting in the crux of his elbow at this point, and you think that you could probably maybe make an attack at this point on your next round.
Okay.
Jeska, you're up.
Oh, I've been making fun of storms. I dash. Oh, that's Bean. Bean comes with, but we'll be right on here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. So Jessica's piecing the fuck out. All right.
Are we all piecing?
I'm saying you're just running. You're just running as you watch.
I believe we are all piecing out, except for Tonph, who's decided he's now Bran, and we all saw how well that went.
All right, Lucis, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to take another 30 feet movement to here.
Okay.
And hold my action for Misty Step to see if he's going to pillar me.
All right. Make a dexterity... before you move, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Because that's the start of your turn.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah, you say, yeah. Before you even move, you take one step, boom, the pillar just right in front of your face at that point. You cast Misty Step at that point?
No, if I dodged it, then I'm going to cast invisibility.
Okay.
And dash. I'm going to quicken invisibility and dash another 30 feet.
So you quicken invisibility, and just begin booking as fast as you can. Gotcha.
And there I am.
Cool. All right.
Or that I'm not.
All right. Brontor.
I hate you so much right now.
That's so bad.
I'm within 30 feet of Harshnag?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna do Blood Curse of the Transfusion.
Okay.
And I give him 2d6 hit points out of my own health.
Yeah, go ahead and roll those.
That's pretty cool.
So 8.
Plus 8, all right. And then
So I go down to 61 hit points.
Harshnag kind of just gets a little bit of energy as this blue magic from yourself just kind of like extends from your warhammer and just in a very magical arc just right into his back, and Harshnag kind of gets this slight blue aura for a moment before it dissipates. He looks over at you, grunts, and says, "Thank you."
You got it, buddy. All right, so I'm gonna dash out of here.
Yeah, go for it.
And is that 60 feet?
60 feet.
My speed's 30.
Yeah.
All right, cool. To there. Bam.
Right.
That'll do it for me.
Great. This brings us to Harshnag's turn.
Oh, I do want to ready my hammer.
Okay.
Just in case.
What do you mean ready?
Just have it up and ready to go in case anything else attacks.
I assume as soon as you roll initiative, it's already ready.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Harshnag's turn. Glancing around that you are all making your way out, he's going to back up a little bit, probably to about here, just covering the rear at this point. And he's going to ready his action till anything gets within his attack range. This brings us to Dryden. You're up.
I run.
You run.
I run.
Run, Dryden, run.
I love being me. I am the first one out of the room. I went from being on the back of one of these things to piecing the fuck out. I love it. So I'm gone.
And Dryden just through the door. Right past Jeska and Brontor and just right out the door. All right.
He gone.
This brings us to Earth Elemental. This Earth Elemental moves up to here, but then stops. And move here. And Lucius, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
Yeah, hell yeah. As you do, as you're racing forward, even though you're invisible, boom, just right off to your side, another like pillar just gets slammed up through the ground. Make one more.
And more. 14.
This time you feel the ground underneath you push up, and you end up taking 3 points of bludgeoning damage as the pillar, boom, just pushes up directly underneath your feet, and but this time you're ready for it, and you end up actually pushing off it and go sailing through the air. Make an athletics check.
Ooh.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, sorry.
Acrobatics.
Acrothetics.
Got it.
Roll a D100, please.
Oh,
Great.
no. 5.
That's gonna be good.
81.
Yes, that's the answer you're looking for.
Yes.
All right, 81.
So you're dead. Good to know.
Oh, he just gave a little chuckle.
Oh no.
Oh no.
A giant slab.
A giant slab. Oh my god, I would laugh so hard.
Oh, that would be great.
Hold on.
Hold on, need a calculator.
I gotta check something here.
Oh god, guys, get ready to clip some shit.
He's gonna start breaking sailboat paintings.
All right.
You're right. Motherfucker,
so-
this character is so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lucius,
Oh,
you
no.
Hi.
Bye.
you feel the air around you begin to take on a hotter temperature feel.
Get it, girl.
No.
Should've worn a tank top.
I know.
I need you to roll 2d10.
Oh. Space.
It's great knowing you. I've done twice. I'm not doing it again.
17.
Okay. You take 17 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
As the
As
air
well as 24 D10s of crushing damage under a giant boulder.
No. You take 70 points of fire damage as you breathe in, the air is just so hot it actually burns your lungs. And I realized that you're a tiefling, and I believe you actually have resistance to fire damage.
That's true.
So you take half of that.
Hey.
Yay.
Round up. I don't like to be that guy that's saying take more damage, but it's been like my life on
Yeah.
this fucking game.
Okay. So.
So you only take 9 points of 9 points of damage. But the area around you is just like, it just feels scalding hot, and it hurts to breathe at this point. Right. Tonph, you're up.
Cool. I'm just gonna shoot him with a free shot.
Yeah, go for it. Who are you shooting? Oh, you're shooting the other guy. Gotcha.
Yeah, the one down there. So
Go
I'm
for it.
gonna shoot him with a free shot and then just a normal arrow.
Okay.
So free shot, 25.
That'll hit. Freezing shot. Okay, I was like, free shot? What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, freezing shot. So
Or a freeze shot. Gotcha.
yeah.
I was missing the Z. That'll
and
hit.
then
Yep.
This will just be a regular shot. I'll take it.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And so then here is Hunter's Mark damage. So total we've got 11, 12. So that's 11. So that's 23, 24, 28 damage on that guy back there.
How much of that is piercing? How much of that is freezing?
So piercing is 24, or sorry. Piercing is 21 damage.
All right.
And then the 9 damage is so sorry, 19 piercing, 9 between freezing and Hunter's Mark.
All right, gotcha. How do you want to do this?
Hey.
Did you kill the one that I fucking rode the back of and smashed it? God damn it, Harshnag! God damn it!
So I'm just gonna take the first eye shot and I'm gonna hit him right on the tip of the head.
Yeah.
It's gonna kind of, I hope, freeze his skull.
Yeah.
And then the second one, I'm gonna just same spot, and I'm just gonna shatter the rock right there.
Yeah.
On the elemental.
Yeah. First one, you pull back the arrow. A blue energy. You feel the blue energy and the frost just emanating from the arrow and the bowstring. You take aim, just like a mad hornet. It just hits right in the center of the forehead. As it does, the arrow sinks in all the way up to the point where you even can't even see the feathers out of from it, and you watch as just all from inside it, just ice begins to emerge and completely encapsulate this entire entity. A nice, just layer of frost just covering it. You take your second arrow, fire it, and it just ends up hitting right in the same spot, and the entire thing just crumbles to the ground into 1,000 messy, earthy, icy, wet clay pieces now.
And then I'm gonna, for my bonus I'm gonna yell to Harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Harsh, catch me! And then I jump towards Harsh.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Make a
Trust fall.
Acrobatics?
Sure. Make an acrobatics check.
10.
Ouch.
So you're 30 feet up. Harshnag rolls
40 feet, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, 40 to the top. You're about 30
okay, 30.
feet at the
No.
arm.
Yeah, we're good.
Need giant stats here.
We're playing with a giant, and you don't have giant stats.
No, I don't. I don't have it exactly in front. Anyways, so he rolls a 3 minus 1, so that's 2.
Cool.
You Harsh, catch! Harsh just looks over. What? And then just begins to go for you right as you're already just falling. Just smack right into the ground.
Now, is the acrobatics that I made for the jump or for the landing?
That was for the jump.
Do I make an acrobatics for the landing?
Nope.
Okay. I figured it out.
You take 8 points of falling damage.
Awesome.
As you just kind of kind of almost belly flop right into the ground. It hurt.
Yep. But I looked styling.
You did. Muddy hair,
like,
muddy and vomit-filled hair.
And
Do that thing where you fall off the back of the treadmill and then pretend you're doing push-ups? Like,
yep.
Yep. All right.
Did Brontor see this?
You're running away.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. This brings us to Jeska's turn. Yes.
Come on, Jeska.
I'm
Get
gonna
it,
do
girl.
another little healing word.
Harshnag looks over at you and says, "Keep moving. I'm fine."
Fine.
He's trying to get you just out of here at this point, I think.
Ass. That's
I'm
1, 2,
not.
3, 4.
Good luck, Lucius.
And Bean's coming. Bean's gonna actually float right here and just protect.
All right, cool. Lucius, you're up.
I'm gonna keep attempting to run.
Yeah, go for it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
My best. Alrighty. Dex saving throw. Working off of one tiny screen. No, I'm gonna get advantage on that. Use Tides of Chaos.
Yeah.
Go.
You want me to roll a 100 for it?
I would love for you to roll 100 for it.
Excellent. I roll Tides of Chaos. 45.
Oh, no.
I like the player's handbook wild magic table a lot more than your wild magic table.
So,
Whatever that may be.
as you watch, as you're still racing forward, you expect to see you hear behind you just a fist get, or another stone tower just kind of come up, and then as you kind of glance over your shoulder, you watch as the entire earth elemental ends up reappearing right behind you, but it is bent over, currently on all fours, and you watch as
Yes.
it is just like it looks like it's like this really awkward, like, gravelly sound. You watch as, like, rocks are just tumbling out of where you expect a mouth to be, and it is just, and, like, just boulders are just falling on the ground at this point. It is currently unable to do
wrenching.
anything.
Ah, part 3 of the plan. Complete.
Just to give you an idea of what just happened, I don't know why, but after finishing the Game of Thrones Season 6 music, the Cantina music from Star Wars picked up right as that went down.
That's awesome. Lucius, still your
Play
turn.
the same song. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay,
And so,
thank you.
Am I still invisible?
You're still invisible, yeah.
Excellent. Then I'm just going to go with 30 here.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to dash a little
Yeah.
bit more. Know that guy's puking his guts up.
Yep.
Rock puke.
Nice.
Good song name.
So I will say over the next 2 or 3 rounds, you are because let me just see if it makes it saving throw. Nope. Rolled twice, or rolled 2 times, and it's got a 2 each time for its saving throw. So over the next 2 rounds, you guys easily get out of that room at that
Dope.
point. So you all end up back in, including Harshnag,
Cool.
end up back in this
By the way,
Back in
did
this,
we happen
hallway.
to notice anything with the swirling gray mass when we hit the last 2 sigils?
are you kind of trying to look through this area?
Well, I was just asking, when we immediately did it, did we notice any? Because, like, we did that, and then the rock elementals form, and then we ended.
You notice that it kind of swirled and became like a purple substance for a few minutes, or for a few moments, and then as you're now kind of like glancing back through, you watch as the purple smoke kind of dissipates, and all the runes begin to light back up, and it goes back to the gray color. As you all take a few moments to breathe, to relax, to kind of come back to your senses and go rushing through this door, the lizard creature kind of shakes itself a little bit. You all kind of notice like something on its back, like a portion of its back kind of seems to move a little, like just a little bit more different from, or like a moment slower than the rest of its body. As it kind of just looks over at you, just kind of roll, kind of like you swear if you've ever seen like a creature roll its eyes, that's what this thing's doing. It just lets out a puff and just a little bit of frost breath, just kind of just up into the air.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we can do
Yeah.
investigation checks on that portion of its body.
I want to investigate too, see like why it moves differently. Can we?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Oops.
Nature.
Nature check. Yeah.
Ooh, I critical fail. Critical fail. That's what happened there.
That's how that went.
So yeah.
I got a 14.
Okay. Jeska, you go and kind of inspect that portion of the body, and it takes you like 10 seconds to find this out. But as you do, you kind of just pull slightly on, like pull slightly and kind of just touch it, and where you're used to feeling like these very like hard and like these kind of harder scales, as soon as your hand brushes this part of the body, feels leathery, feels a lot thinner, and as you kind of just tap it briefly, its head kind of whipped, like looks up, whips back, and but you feel it kind of bounce a little bit.
So it has like a weak spot.
It
That's
seems like
crit spot.
yeah. it
you
definitely
you
seems-
notice as it kind of shifts again, that as you kind of follow this portion, there's almost like longer like cartilage portions through this area. It stretches out its front claws, and two small wings extend from the back of it and stretch out as well. They curl back onto its body and shifts and kind of rustles them together, places its head back down on its claws. Its ice blue eyes just staring at you at this point.
Can I do one more animal handling check with some meat?
Sure.
Try
Can
to see if
I just because we're both dragony?
I'll give you some meats.
I want to mother it.
13.
It looks at the meat. Disinterested.
I just want to like coo at it and like try to like pet it and mother it a little bit. 'Cause it reminds me of a baby dragon.
As you approach and begin to like kind of extend your hand towards it, it lets out this, and its eyes kind of narrow even more. Just you get
It's
the
still got its leash on, correct?
I've got something I want to try, and
it does still have its leash on at
17.
this point.
I'm almost 17 and it hates me.
Oh yeah, I'm still invisibility.
I've been trying for weeks.
Do you
You've been
guys
trying
know
for
I can talk to
hours.
animals?
You've been trying for
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
You guys know I can talk to animals, right?
Oh yeah, I guess. Hours.
So, well, actually, I'm gonna come out of invisibility, but before I do, I'm gonna cast chromatic orb and hold it in my hand with the ice element.
Okay.
And then approach its face with the chromatic orb and hold it out in front of its maw.
Brontor says I tried that with my ice hammer.
Okay.
And see if it takes the bait. You want animal
Chromatic
handling or
orb here. Thank you.
I'm just gonna put that there.
Gotcha.
Do what you're gonna do, Blue.
I'm letting them do their thing first. I'm letting them do-
Blue.
No, this is a spell, and I can't find it. So it's getting it
Chromatic
right.
orb?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a small description. of it.
Jesus, that was close. Sorry, it's lightning. It's lightning and thundering outside, and it just was really fucking close to the house. Chromatic orb.
It says
Okay,
hurl
cool.
a
I
4-inch
gotcha.
diameter
I gotcha.
sphere, but
Okay.
I can hold it.
Okay, so you're holding this cold sphere in your hand.
Yep.
You approach it. Animal, then you approach it, and it, like as you do, it once again it kind of just it glowers at you and growls as you do it. Opens its maw and lets out just a stream of cold at you. Make a Constitution saving throw, good sir.
Oh no.
You haven't healed.
Does that fail?
Yes, it does.
Oh no.
Chaos,
Okay.
since I regained it and gained advantage.
You dart back as you see the mouth open, and just this cold blast right past you, and you're just It goes and actually ends up hitting one of the bodies on the ground, and it just right over the body. The body now shines with a blue, icy tint to it.
Well,
The maw closes. It gets up on all 4 of its legs and begins kind of just stalking out. Kind of seems to be walking a little farther down the hallway and finds another spot and just kind of positions itself again, kind of curling up in a ball.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
speak with animals.
Back up just a little bit for a second.
This is gonna be brilliant. He's gonna ask him where the let's go.
Yeah,
That's exactly. I'm gonna ask him how babies are made. All right. So hang on. So I slowly approach it. Right. I'm walking up to this guy and I see him and I just go, I don't want to hurt you. Can you understand me? This is a really long pause and I'm holding my hand up. This is not awkward at all.
You hear its maw open, or you watch as its maw kind of just like slowly opens a little bit, and you hear a voice come out. Doklamyo, dokino shalo.
I don't know if I speak this language. Kind of sounds like I don't speak this language.
Did he speak that in general, or was that?
It goes out. It goes out to the entire room.
And does anybody understand that?
I feel like
Jeska understands it.
I was wondering. Okay.
Jeska understands it.
I think I also speak Draconic.
Well,
And
I
so does Lucius.
Draconic.
And Lucius understands it as well. Yes. It is Draconic, so anyone who speaks Draconic understands it. Jeska and Lucius, anyone else who you hear the words. You hear the words. You bore me. 48. One sleep.
Oh, well, he's just tired, guys. I mean, you already ate.
Do you know what happened I'm speaking Draconic, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what just happened? Like, I don't know if this is a safe place to be anymore. Is this common for your home?
This is safe enough for me. If anything dares touch me, I will freeze it and eat it.
Well, I mean, a couple of them already touched you.
I didn't touch. I tried to. I guess I did touch him, didn't I?
I touched him.
I'm sorry I inspected you, but we
I
haven't
can't hear
seen your kind ever, and we're curious people.
I point to these the dead bodies. I say, well, I assume some of these guys touched you too.
We had an accord.
Oh,
Can
well,
we
what
have an
kind?
accord?
Yeah, help us help you.
Do you?
To be your friend.
I want to be your friend. No. Well, we have a.
I do not have.
Well, that's fine. We don't have to be friends. We can start off as, co-workers, and see where it develops. But we do have quite a task ahead of us. Saving the world and whatnot. And we're in battles a lot, and we have to fight a lot of creatures and a lot of things. And we could really use your help because you're obviously very strong.
Well, how about this? You're tired, right?
You bore me.
And we're bored. That's fine.
Its head snakes around. Its head snakes back around, kind of curving more into its body at this point.
What do you like to do for fun then?
I take out the negotiation and I slam it right next to its head on the ground.
Boom!
Yes.
Its head snaps up and looks you directly in the eye.
We just want to talk to you, buddy. So cooperate or don't. Your choice.
He glances over at Jeska and Lucius and says, Tell the one who smells bad.
Tonph?
What?
Tell the one who
What
smells.
you want, Dryden?
Tell the one who smells bad that he can either threaten me again, or I will eat him.
So wait.
You don't understand this, by the way.
But the options, there's something wrong about those options. I can either threaten him again or he will eat me.
Basically, he's telling you to leave him alone. It's what he's trying to get across. I'm tired. Shut up.
I was like, well, I have to threaten him again.
This is where I get a beer.
Dryden, he says he completely understands and he's totally gonna keep cooperating, and you don't have to do that again. Please don't do that again.
You have that tone in your voice.
Hey, Jeska, ask him if he likes me.
No.
He doesn't like me?
No, I'm not gonna ask him.
What?
All right, buddy.
Ice
We
Beast
fed
guy,
you.
Do you
We had
like
so many good
our-
times.
Do you like this guy that's been trying to feed you meat and stuff? Is he
Tonph
a
goes
cool
makes
dude?
coffee, by the way.
Do you
He really
like
likes
this guy?
you. Can you check
He's a
yes or
cool
no?
dude.
He
Yeah.
smells interesting.
You smell interesting.
He's a
That's
blood
good.
hunter. He likes to
Yeah.
kill things.
I do.
He likes death.
While this is going on, I'm gonna peek inside the room and see if the elementals are still visible.
They are still visible, but they are they seem to be inanimate at this point. They are not moving around, except for the one that's still puking its guts up.
Okay, cool.
How long can you puke rock guts?
It's been about 20 minutes for it. It's been about 20 minutes as this is going
That's a
on.
lot of guts.
It's part 3, guys. That's the plan.
So he said it smelled good. That's good.
Yeah, it's a 50-part plan.
So what
So-
can we do for you to convince you to in our journey, at least for a little while?
Did you say that in common or draconic?
Oh, we could definitely keep feeding you. I'm speaking draconic.
Leave me alone a bit.
Yeah, we definitely need a rest. You can
Fine, let's take a long rest.
You can't.
I know I didn't understand him, but still.
So
I heard
what-
Jeska
what'd he say?
respond, and
What'd he
so
say?
I responded.
I'm responding in draconic. Yeah, we'll rest. We'll leave you alone. And in return, we get your company while we do our things, and we feed you as well. Like a good agreement.
Wait, who's in?
Make a
agreement with
persuasion
what?
check, Jeska. It huffs. Two
Wait,
jet
what
of
was the roll?
2 jet of 15 was the roll. 2 jets of frost just kind of come out its nose. Sleep first, then food. Snakes its head back around at this point.
Hi guys. We're gonna take a little rest, and then it wants to eat some more of. Hopefully not us. And then yeah, I think it may come along with.
Do we want this thing with us?
Oh, before you go to sleep, what do you like to be called? Sorry.
Icy
You
Nick
hear
Ice Face.
Ice baby.
Chili.
Yeah.
I see.
Rag squawk.
Rag squawk.
Rag squawk.
you hear it breathe out one more time. Its eyelids already shut, and it says, "I have
Right.
taken the name Rhyme."
I thought he was gonna say Ryan, and I
Me
was gonna
too.
laugh so hard.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah.
Fear into the hearts of.
He has taken the name Rhyme Fang, is what it's like.
Rhine Fang.
Rhyme
Rhyme Fang.
Fang.
Are you
Ryan
related to
Rhyme,
Reinhardt?
Rhyme Fang. And it's here, guys, that we're gonna take our 5-minute break for beers.
Question: Will he be my shield?
I'll
be your shield.
Well, I mean, if he's being your shield, you lose your AC. So.
You lose your.
Because that unarmored defense, guys. Anyways,
Oh, I know. I can use a shield, and it won't affect an armor defense. According to the 5e
that's
character
right. They
handbook.
updated that. Yeah. That's right. They updated that. Okay.
Okay, so that's happening again. That's
Hey, guys.
Fun. Hang on.
What's happening?
I'm gonna pull
Hi,
up my
everybody.
elevator music.
Oh.
I can't get audio out of Google Chrome again.
Oh shit.
I don't know why it does this from time to time, but every now and then it does. And if you were wondering where our elevator music comes from, this is where it comes from.
Malikos Jester, have a wonderful power nap. 9 hours worth of that power nap. Enjoy it.
I get really no audio from browsers now, so that's fun.
That's awkward.
This happens like once a week.
Hi, chat. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Riot sessions. Really glad you guys are hanging out tonight. Guys, I've missed playing D&D. I was gone a week and I miss it.
Are you kidding me? I think I've lost all audio, except for you guys.
Oh shit.
It may be that thing that we were talking about. Where did it fix it last time you backed out of Skype and went back in?
No, I had to restart my entire PC. So there's probably not going to be music for the rest of the episode, just so everyone's aware.
Shit, that sucks.
Yep, this happens every week now. It's fun. That's good. That's good. I'm glad I just stopped the music that was working.
Malikos Jester, also thank you for the follow. You're super awesome, amazing. Welcome to the Nerddom. So glad you're hanging out tonight. KDX, yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude. It's D&D is one of those fun games where it's community storytelling, and it is. I love it. You get to build worlds. You get to run around magical worlds with your friends and fight things and kill things. It's a lot of. I enjoy it a lot. And hopefully we can get more people interested in playing the game too. That's awesome. That's always a fun thing to do. Elfwitch, good evening. How are you? Hopefully your chat and everyone in chat. Hopefully your evening is going well. Thank you for hanging out with us. This is the Riot Sessions. I am your DM or Dungeon Master. I'm the person who gets to basically narrate and tell people whether or not they succeed or fail. The game. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoy it. You can find me here. On twitch.tv/Shadowhack90. And you can also find me on my YouTube page. If you just type in the search bar, Shadowhack90 or the Nerddom, you will find me pretty quickly. Or you can just type in the Riot Sessions, and that works out as well. My name is currently down here. Make sure to follow on Twitter, Twitch, all that fun places so you guys know when we go streaming. I try to stream throughout the week and have a lot of fun with that. Work's been kicking my butt recently, but we're gonna try and stream more often. We're gonna throw it down to the middle guy, who's wearing a hat and giant headphones and has glasses, and he can tell you who he is.
Hi, hello everybody. I'm the Blue Ranger, and I like to party.
Partying, yeah.
What's going on, guys? I'm the Blue Ranger. I'm a Friday caster and part-time entertainer here on Twitch. I stream Monday through Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Mondays, we play horror games. On Wednesdays, we do a podcast. On Sundays, we play Dungeons and Dragons right here. And the first Sunday of every month is right here on my channel. Not right here. It's on my channel. And that way we get to introduce the game to some more players, some different players. I do apologize for the technical difficulties as my computer has decided to stop playing music. So I am sorry for the rest of the quiet awkwardness that we're going to have for the rest of this that I normally try to avoid. But I appreciate you guys coming by. I hope you're enjoying yourself. But there's many other streamers here that are worth investigating. So I'm going to, because I always hand it off Shadowcawn, I'm actually going to go this way. That way. To Codybedrock 36.
Hey, that's me.
It is you.
Hey guys, I'm Codybedrock 36, and I play the video games on PS4 Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find me at twitch.tv/Codybedrock36. I'm also on Twitter and Twitter. I do everything from fighter games. I've been playing a lot of Injustice lately. Just got Batman up to level 15. I have 4 other characters that are level 10, and I'm working my way up through each one of them. And so guys, come out, hang out, and I'd love to see you there. Now let's shoot it back over to my man, Brandon Newhall.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm Shadowcawn on Twitch, and I too like to party.
Yeah.
But you can find me here on twitch.tv/Shadowcawn. I'd stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Sundays we are here doing the D&D stuff, whether it be on this channel you're currently sitting in or on I'm the Blue Rangers channel. We do story games and Cards Against Humanity on Mondays, scary games on Tuesdays, and then here lately, I've been doing PS4 games on Thursdays and Xbox games on Fridays. It's been really fun. I've been doing a lot of Overwatch lately, just because it's a lot of fun to play with, and Destiny's kind of in a lull. That's where a lot of us met, was in the Destiny community, and we're actually all planning on getting together here in about a month or so, and we're going to be all hanging out together IRL for the first time at the GuardianCon convention that's going on here soon. It's a lot of fun. You can also find me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Shadowcawn, and we'll shoot it back over to Rams.
Yes, I am Ramsbug. I do not stream, but you can find me around Twitch. I do this thing on Sunday nights. I was doing Weekly Apologies, which is a podcast on Blue's channel. Stay tuned to Blue's Twitter for news about that. And I do the mod thing, so you'll find me modding in lots of places. I like to build communities, meet people. So if you're wondering who I'm watching and what I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter at Ramsbug. I don't know who hasn't gone.
Zach.
Zachariah.
Hey, everybody.
That was interesting.
And his voice is gone.
I was going to say, do we wait and tell him that his voice is crapped out, or do we just let him go because he doesn't have anything to contribute anyway?
Apparently plugging in his phone fucks it up.
Or no, here you go, guys. Hi, guys. I'm Zach Lane. You can find my Twitter handle up above me. It scrolls every now and then. It's not the lane. I don't do a whole lot here on Twitch. And occasionally, I tweet here everything. I don't think I did this week, so you guys can chastise me again this week for it. I tend to lurk a lot in quite a few channels. But I'm not a streamer myself.
I made a Titanfall video for YouTube once. Sometimes I link it in chat.
Every now and then. But thank you guys for coming by tonight. I'm not the lane, and thank you for hanging out here.
Also, I'm bald. All right.
he likes to add that.
No, it just started working again.
Wait. Back.
Wait.
No,
it was working.
It was working. It's not anymore.
Are you on push to talk?
It's on push to talk, I think.
It might be on push to talk, yeah. He's on.
He broke it.
Doing this doesn't help us.
We can't see your screen.
Yeah, I got one too.
I think he can hear us. I just don't think he can, like...
We know he can hear us.
There we go.
Yeah!
Hey!
There we go. Okay, it
right.
only takes cycling through 4 different Wi-Fis to find the one that works.
There you go.
Rip.
Where are you right now?
Trial and error.
Shadowcawn nailed it.
Fair enough.
And I am not playing any games this week. I am taking a break.
He has been at the beach this week.
For the record, if you were to guess which one of us players was at the beach this week, which one would you have guessed?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. I'm not even going to put them on, but I've got all of these. Whoa, don't, what? Yeah!
Hey!
Yeah!
Oh, we're doubling up.
The double.
Anyways. All right.
Anyways.
Did we go over anything?
We're all good, man.
Good.
Everybody's
Cool. Cool. So jumping back in. So back into it. All right. So as you so you take a few minutes, or you take about half an hour to do a short rest, and enjoy just kind of the relax, and just kind of like, you can, at this point you can spend some hit dice if you need to, or if you believe you're going to want to, you can spend some hit dice. It's only been basically like 2 hours since you've woken up at this point.
How's the hit dice work?
So you have the amount of hit dice per your level. So you should have 7 hit dice, and it's I believe for barbarians, I believe it's 1d12.
Per dice?
Like you can roll 1d12, and you have 7 of them to use. During long rests, you regain half of whatever you spent. Yeah, your hit dice is 1d12, so you can roll 1d12 basically to heal yourself during a short rest. Up
I
to
can do that
you can do that 7
times?
times to reheal yourself. Yeah, during a short rest.
Like ever though?
No, at the end of a long rest, you'll regain half of what you spent.
Why do we ever long rest?
For spells.
For spells, to get rages back, to get abilities back on your items and stuff like that.
To get 2 of my blood curses back, I need a long rest.
And
I'm doing okay on spells right now.
22, 25, 35. That's good. I'll stop at 35. That'll bring me back up. We're good.
I could spell you.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm what we're doing here.
You guys see that?
For those of you in chat who are wondering what the difference between a long rest is and a short rest is, the long rest is about 8 hours. It's about what you do. It's what you do during like when they sleep, and they kind of just they're sleeping. They're regaining all their spells. They go back up to full hit points. They regain any spent spell slots. That's what it all is. During a short rest, it's about a 15 to half an hour rest period where they can spend hit dice. Some classes can actually regain some spells, but I don't think any of these guys can. And some different items will also regain abilities after a short rest as well. So, it's the main difference there. As you are taking your time and resting, once about kind of towards the end of the long rest, I would like for all of you to make a perception check.
Yeah. 10.
Did you say toward the end of the long rest?
Or towards the end of the short rest. Sorry, my bad.
13.
18 bitches.
Let's just roll a 100.
Crit 1. Oh, yeah. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna die? 90, even.
Does anyone need some healing? Everyone's good? Harsh, you good?
Quick question,
Dungeon
Master.
Harsh is good.
Actually, I'm gonna do one last one because I have 7, so I'm gonna do one last one.
I'm doing okay on spells.
Shadowhack?
Yes.
Quick question.
Yes.
On my Blood Hunter table, it says I get 2 after rest, per rest. So does that mean I could do a short rest and get 2 back?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So Lucius, towards the end of the short rest, you're sitting there and you kind of look around. You're kind of just checking out this entire area, and the immensity and enormity of this place just presses down upon you as you realize how really small you are in compared to everywhere you're standing, and you feel that sensation in the pit of your stomach take root, and you look down and you realize your hands are no longer visible. You look down at the rest of your body. Your entire body is invisible at this point.
Oh.
Rest of you glance around. And Lucius is nowhere to be seen. Dryden, Brontor, and Jeska. Towards the end of the long rest, you hear this, and you kind of go up and you walk up to the door into the main temple area, and you glance around just in time to see the earth elementals just crumbling into just piles of rock and debris.
I did it, guys. I beat him.
Brontor, we gotta go right now. I heard something in the ceiling, and we gotta go right now. Here's a boulder, and I throw a boulder at Brontor's head.
But Brontor wasn't the one that threw.
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll and add your dexterity modifier.
The fuck?
Dryden. What's your dex mod?
2.
So 18. Yeah. Boom. Brontor. Kapong. You just get like sideswiped basically by this boulder that just kind of like just ends up hitting you and like dropping you down to the ground.
Part 5 of the plan.
Which none of you hear. None of you hear that.
No, we don't hear that?
You don't hear that at all.
Awesome.
Lucius, you say that out loud. No one responds to it or even seems to take notice that you said it.
It was more for me.
Brontor, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, And Lucius, you an image forms in your head of just individual just face palming hard. Okay.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too. I want to go up and I want to poke Dryden in the back.
Dryden doesn't feel anything.
Just want to try. Oh,
What?
so I see him not have a reaction.
Yeah.
I want to slap him in the face.
You walk around, make an attack roll, and add your strength modifier.
Where is all this taking place?
In the hallway.
In the hallway.
All right.
Why are we all attacking each other? No! You're gonna hit yourself, you dumbass!
You want another D100?
You go to slap him, and you just completely miss because you're not used to like being completely invisible.
Even though I
Yeah.
have a spell. 3.
Your eyes flicker for a moment. You glance down. You can see your full body.
Hey.
No one else seems to be taking notice of you at all.
Oh.
Oh.
This got weird.
Hey guys.
Nothing. A minute passes.
Here's a twist. We can all see him, but we're just pretending we can't because we're all 11.
A minute passes, and your form becomes visible again. And all of you and Dryden, you're standing there just like kind of looking over at the rest of the group, and then all of a sudden Lucius just appears directly in front of you.
Lucius,
Motherfucker!
can you please stop doing that, Lucius? It's not funny. Okay.
It's not me.
Bro,
Get it.
next
You
time
do
next
these
time you
spells,
do
get
that,
it.
I swear to God, Lucius, I'm going to rip your head off your body. Don't scare me.
That wasn't me. That
I
was
get
not
it.
me.
All right. I have
Stop
healing
fucking
spells,
with me,
you have
okay,
cool
Boulder
spells.
Man? Brontor, you know how it feels now. It's not fun, is it? Now try waking up that way.
No, it's not fun.
So pissed.
That wasn't me either. See, this isn't fair. All of you are ganging up on me. I haven't done anything.
Exactly.
Exactly. You haven't been helpful in it. Oh no, he did help me beat the shit out of that one dude. And then Tonph killed him, so I didn't even get any glory for it.
I gave you glory. That was a cool back ride he had. It was a cool piggyback ride he gave you.
All right, what the hell are we doing?
Harsh Knight turns around and walks back into the main temple area.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back in and see if there's anything there.
Yeah,
Where the elementals were?
I took care of the elementals. Don't worry about them.
What was that, Brontor?
That's where we're going back where the elementals were. Cool.
That's where Harsh Knight
Do it.
walks back into, anyways.
I follow Harshnag.
You guys walk back into this 100-foot arched room. This appears up as you glance up, as you do look up once again, the entire area is in complete darkness. The 80-foot statue of Annam the All-Father is standing there with the 40-foot statues, all still surrounding him, all with their weapons currently in their arms and in their hands again. The runes are still glowing, and the archway is this misty gray fog again. Harshnag looks.
Did we ever get the north door open?
Yeah, you eventually got it open, yeah.
Did we ever check inside of it?
It led to a... I don't think you did, no.
No, we didn't.
Lucius, you do have those back, yes.
Let's go check it out.
Harshnag kind of
Yeah,
goes...
I'm gonna check the north
Yeah, I'm
door.
gonna go to the north door with Tonph.
Harshnag kind of looks around at the statues and walks over to the frost giant. Picks up the frost giant's axe, kind of just seems to be comparing it back and forth between his great axe as well.
I'm just gonna
I go
sit
over to
and meditate.
Harshnag.
Okay.
I'm sitting near the big guy and meditating the big guy.
Tonph and Brontor, as you walk up to the the north, to the northern doors. You walk in, and you notice that there appear to be 2 sets of stairs that lead up, both off to your left and to your right. Farther in, as the light kind of spills into this area, you do notice another opening that seems to lead farther and deeper into this area. Once again, this whole area is like covered in dust and bits of frost everywhere. But that's what you guys see. As you kind of look back past the door, you do notice about a 20-foot tall stone humanoid that's just kind of standing there.
I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sneak inside.
Okay.
So
make a dexterity check, Dryden. Actually, sorry. Dryden, roll a d20.
Ooh, 20.
And add your dexterity modifier to it. Lucius, roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier to it.
20.
Oh. Dexterity. 11.
Do I do it?
Lucius, as you're kind of just walking around, this area, Dryden's foot just comes out of nowhere. Boom! Just face plant right into the ground.
I want to take a deep breath of the stone, and I want to reach out with my hands and feel the stone, and take note of the fine craftsmanship.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
And take a deep breath, try and smell the stone.
Yeah.
When I see Tonph kind of slink off,
Mhm.
I just say, "Hey, I'll keep watch at the door."
Okay.
Right. So, Tonph, you kind of you scoot in and begin walking forward. You have the stairs off to your left and your right, and you have an opening farther in that just looks like a very large doorway, or kind of open, like giant-sized opening.
Okay. I'm just gonna head straight forward.
Okay. So
I'm gonna, as I'm going, I'm gonna check for traps.
okay, go ahead and roll your
Oh, boy.
investigation check.
Okay.
All right. So as you're going along and just pushing forward, you kind of glance. You walk down and you notice that there are doors on about every approximately every 40 feet or so. There are giant-sized doors off to each side. You kind of glance in, and you notice that these seem to be. They seem to be basically like bedrooms, from what you can tell. Like large stone slabs seem to like kind of lay in each room. There seems to be giant-sized tables, giant-sized chairs in each room. Just places for people to kind of just kind of sleep or giants to sleep and relax, basically.
Can I loot them and see if there's anything in there of importance?
Make an investigation check. Make another one.
Awesome.
They're dusty as hell. They're dusty as hell.
Yeah, they are. All right, cool.
Nothing really seems of importance.
I'm just gonna head back to the room and say, hey, there's some rooms up here that we haven't checked out, guys. You wanna come check them out?
Yep.
Did you notice anything, Tom? Did you see anything?
There's some doors, and a lot of dust.
Really?
A lot of dust.
Man. You
Harshnag,
are very perceptive.
Harshnag's just kind of tossing back and forth the frost giant axe at this point.
Hey, Rhymefang. Are you hungry?
No response. He's still kind of seems like he's still sleeping at this point.
This guy sleeps a lot.
I'm gonna go back and start checking these rooms.
I mean, he was like Like they did have like a leash on him, and I assume they probably were very nice to him.
I was very nice to him.
Okay, you go back and you go back.
Wake him up
No, you
before we go.
Okay. All right, so Shadowcawn, or Tonph and Brontor.
Yep.
Are going and checking the rooms.
I'm going with, but I'm going to try to wake up Rhyme first.
Okay. You poke him a little bit. He kind of shuffles a little. He shuffles. And you hear in Draconic.
Hey, time for breakfast, and we have to go do things.
Tell me when you're leaving.
What we
I don't
do
think
for
it's.
help?
I don't think he's gonna help us while we're here.
All right. Then enjoy finding your own breakfast, and I go with them.
I go over to him, to the little lizard dragon thing, and I pull my axe out from next to his head as hard as I can. Make sure it's nice and loud.
Shing!
Sorry, forgot about this. My bad.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, man, I'm good at that, too. Yeah, 15. I'll take it.
The eyes flick open as you do. These ice cold blue eyes. They glance up at you, and you hear him speak in Draconic. You hear him just speak a few phrases in Draconic, which you have no understanding of what he's saying.
Bro! Common! Speak it. Do you speak it?
You
He don't like you, bro.
I don't give a shit if he likes me or not. I'm gonna fucking put his tail on a spit and roast it.
You know, I got an idea. I'm going to detect good and evil on him.
Yeah.
It's a little
Still
shady.
walking down the hallway.
Detecting good and evil.
Oh, I never put my spells in chat, do I?
It's fine, I got it.
I want to try and talk to Harshnag at some point while everyone's off doing their stuff.
Yeah.
We're heading down the hallway, Tonph.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth again, going back into that hallway.
I'll catch up. I got
For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial fiend, fey, or undead within.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Never mind. I don't do that.
Okay.
Ooh, a little critty action.
I'm going with them.
Okay.
You add 10 to that, by the way.
Yeah, you guys add 10 to whatever stealth checks you're making. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Lucius, what are you talking to Harshnag about?
Harshnag, have you ever heard of the old ones?
He's just still kind of messing with the axe. Can't say I have. No.
I figured someone of your stature would know about them.
Traveled the world a lot. Seen a lot of fucked up and crazy things, but old ones.
Fair enough.
They don't ring any
Haven't
bells.
we all?
Oh shit! And he drops the giant's hand axe, and it goes and clatters right next to the frost giant rune, which lights up. Lucius and Brontor and Dryden, you guys are still in this room, I take it?
Yep.
All right. Yep. Lucius and Dryden, you watch as the smoke goes from this gray mist form to this bright blue and begins to part, going off to the sides.
Hey!
As you glance through it now, you can see another side. You see what looks like a mound of something on the ground, and you see a domed like circular hexagon, like circular room. And in it you can see figures just standing there, one arm held aloft, seeming to hold something that dangles down from their hand.
You did it, Harshnag.
I don't know what the fuck I did. What the hell did I do?
You did it!
You fixed it. It's fixed.
All right. Question
Part
is
6.
now the question is
complete.
Now the question is, what the fuck's in there?
Well, let's go find out.
No idea.
Tonph and Brontor and Jeska, you guys, all three of you begin kind of looking and kind of working through these rooms one by one, I take it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Investigation checks from all of you guys.
Yay!
There's about 8 of them in total.
God dang it.
At least Rams is someone.
I'm having fun.
Jeska, you find in a few of the rooms, you find large kind of just bags that are just kind of seem to have been just left strewn about. You find a bunch of just kind of items that look like they were used by giants. No books, just kind of like spoons or like maybe like some pencil or like some quills. Maybe like some like teeth brushing implements. That's really about all you find in there. You do also find, though, 3 severed dwarf heads, 2 male, 1 female. And they're as you kind of like are looking over them, you like their mouths are open and there's kind of and you see some gold kind of glinting in the mouth. You also find this very odd kind of shard that looks like just a blue
Shard?
that looks like a blue, like at first glance it looks like a blue icicle. But as you pick it up and it doesn't seem to melt, it doesn't seem to give off any cold thing, it's just ice at this point. Or it's just like, it just feels like a rock at this point.
Can I tell if it's magical?
It appears to be magical.
I take that, and then I call Brontor over because I know he wants embodied heads.
It's roughly the size of about a dagger is what it looks like.
Okay.
Yes, what's up?
You notice that there's a very
What?
specific rune carved into it as well. And it seems to be glowing with this very faint blue energy.
Rune carved blue energy. Hey, Brontor, I like
Yes?
things.
I do.
So I thought you'd want to see these disembodied heads.
Oh, those are nice.
You notice that there's some like gold, it's like slight shiny in the mouth.
Oh, did you take a look inside the mouth?
I did, but I don't like reaching into dead things.
You want me to take it out for you? I can do that.
Just go for
I
it.
can do that.
Yeah. I reach in and just try to pry out whatever it is.
All right. You find actually about 10 of them in the head, and they appear to be golden teeth.
Wow.
How much they're worth, you can't really tell, but find 10 gold teeth in them.
Here you go.
All right, I'll put them in the bag.
Hey, can I have one for my necklace?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yes.
There you
Gold
go.
tooth from disembodied head.
Ass.
Did we make it to the end of the hallway by chance?
Yes, you did.
Thank you, Jeska.
You're welcome, Brontor. Anything else I can tell from the dagger? It's blue. It looks like an icicle.
Oh, it's a dagger?
magic.
It's dagger-like. It's about the length of a dagger. It's long, it's slender, it's roughly about the length of a dagger and size of a dagger. It is magical. You're not sure what type of magic though. At this moment.
Would I be able to tell knowing that I have a blue hammer?
I mean, it seems to have some semblance of ice magic to it. Yeah.
Okay. I tell her that.
Oh, I can assume it looks like a piece. Never mind.
Well, I didn't see really much anything.
Tonph.
I'm trying to help as much as
Tonph,
possible.
as you kind of
Strike 2 runs away from danger, doesn't think you can understand what ice is.
Shut up, Dryden.
I'm not even in the room. I'm
not
just
even in the
being a dick.
room. Tonph,
Yes.
you do notice that like actually embedded inside this ice-like rock that she has, there's a very specific rune carved on the inside of it, and that seems to be the source of the glowing, and it is the rune Ise, I-S-E, which you know is the giant rune for ice.
Okay. Good to know.
Can I look at ISE and understand that it might mean ice?
No.
Can I do a common sense roll? Just a D20?
Sure.
One. Come on, one.
Wait, did I just get an okay from that?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure, go for it.
Yo, fuck it! I know so much about East.
Whoa.
Dryden knows a single word in giant now.
He read.
He knows the word east.
Can I put that in my languages?
You know the word east for giant in giant. That's all you know.
You know, real good.
Now,
That's
to
great.
be fair, we did just have the East in the room.
Yeah.
We were telling them over and over again, right?
Oh yeah.
Because it
Oh,
was
well.
written on the room.
All right.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's ISE, right?
ISE, yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, ISE was Frost.
Hey guys, if you didn't know, if ISE, it's ice.
All right.
East.
ICE is
Bringing it back.
ice.
Bringing it
But
back.
Yeah,
ISE.
anything else in these rooms?
Oh.
Maybe we should do that, guys.
That seems to be about it.
I didn't see anything.
You said there was a humanoid at the end of it, right?
Yeah, there's a humanoid statue by the look of it.
Can we look at it? I want to see if it's
See
recognizable.
if there's anything
Is
crazy.
Is it religious? Like, how I know this is a temple.
Make a religion check.
Is it a big statue?
It's about 20 feet tall.
I say, Harshnag, do you know anything about this statue?
At this point, you hear, oh shit, fuck, and you hear this clattering in the other room as you kind of get back to this point, and then you hear this, and you hear Harshnag go, what the fuck did I do?
Something's going on in there.
I don't know.
I'm curious about what's upstairs, guys. Do you want to go see what's upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
All right, so I start heading back because you said there was back at the beginning to
staircases,
go up the staircase, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you head upstairs. As you get up there, you find that it splits off into a single hallway. As you look down that hallway, it seems to kind of follow the same path that you were headed in the direction towards as you were kind of like looking through these bedrooms, and as you glance through the different rooms again, you find more like kind of like these look more like study areas, more like there seems to be like desks made for giants, and like once again more stools and things made for giants. But you make it about 120 feet down, and you just find the other end just collapsed and just buried, and just nothing seems to be just rubble just completely all over that area.
Okay. Well, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of here, guys. I think we just head back to the room.
Perception check real quick, just to see if we see anything else
Yeah, sure.
out of the blue.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
What are you perceiving there?
Blue, you're
Dryden?
not even there.
Anyone who
Are we
who's
not all in the same room at this point?
no.
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 You guys are still like back
Oh.
in the portal room. The rest of
I
them are
rolled a
upstairs.
16.
Tonph, if you want to make that perception or investigation, you can if you want to.
Investigate or perception or investigate.
Do perception.
Crits. Wow.
Noise.
This
As you're
fucking guy.
as you're kind of looking around, you notice that there is like a small humanoid body in one of the rooms. You go over and look at it, and you find that you see two glinting armbands attached to each one of where its arms were, or each one of its arms where they are, and it's just a skeleton. Like there's no flesh. Like everything that was of use to this being has just rotted away and is gone, except for its clothing still there. But there's two golden armbands wrapped around it, and as you kind of look a little closer, they seem to be a snake, but like each of them seems to be a visage of a snake biting its own tail.
Huh. Can I take Jeska?
What's up?
Could you see if there's anything magical about these bracelets right here?
I mean, yeah, I can. It's gonna use... Okay. I use detect magic.
They are magical. For sure. And
So yes, they're
they
magical.
seem to fall under the transmutation school of magic.
These are definitely going to change something. That's all I can tell. But they are magical.
Interesting.
Want to put them in the bag?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my sword, because I don't really want to touch them.
Did you take the East dagger with you as well? I take it.
I already put that, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
making
she
sure.
said just put it.
Just making sure.
And I'm just putting those straight inside of the bag. I'm not gonna.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Two snakes biting on each arm just seems a little.
Well, they're biting the
I don't
tail of each. Like they're biting the tail. Like they seem to be biting
I
its
know
own
what
tail.
you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry
Not
about that scene
Tom
change.
style.
Sorry about that
GG's there,
scene change,
Blue.
guys. Well, I never use this button on my keyboard, so I made it a hotkey, and I'm typing in chat, and I hit that button, and I was like, well, all right. That's
fine.
my
But yeah.
face now.
I'm just gonna throw them inside the bag of holding.
Yeah. Do it.
And then I'm gonna head back to the room.
You head back to the room and you find Dryden,
As they're
Lucius.
coming back, I want to be rummaging around. I want to throw out the black sheet and bend down into it and start rummaging around. It's in here somewhere.
Okay. So as the rest
It's
of
the black sheep.
so Dryden, you watch as Lucius just kind of like reaches into his pocket and pulls out what looks like there's just a black sheet robe thing and just like kind of flicks it and just drops it on the ground. And where there's just like what you expect to be just normal stone, there is now just this large black circle there. Lucius kneels down at the edge of it and just starts and like actually dips his head down into it and starts rummaging around in it. The rest of you walk.
Okay.
The rest of you walk in at this point and
All
see
Ugh.
and see Lucius.
Guys, guys, give him his privacy. This guy is up to fucking something.
Is that his shithole?
I have no fucking clue what this ostrich is doing over here.
Lucian,
wanna-
you need to
I wanna
use the
start-
same potty that everyone else uses.
There's some of that in here too, but I try to avoid that section. And so I start throwing out like cups and forks and spoons. and
clang,
stuff
clang, 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 ding, 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 ding.
until I find my ring
Okay.
and I find my breastplate.
Okay.
So, haha! Parts 7 and 8 of the plan. It's coming together.
Wait a minute. We missed a couple. What was part 5?
Part 5 was the portal. Part 6 apparently doesn't exist.
I think he was invisible. We didn't hear part 5 when.
I know. I was hoping to get him to repeat it.
Part 5's already done. We don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh.
Now we've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30,
You said it was a 50-part plan, right?
Yes, 50.
Okay.
We've got 41 more parts to go.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Glad it's going
We're
well
as you-
so
on
far,
our
though.
way.
As you walk in as well, you do now know Tonph and the rest of you notice that the large arch is now shimmering, and through it you can see this circular room with some form of mound in the center of it, and large statues currently holding out one arm, and something seems to be dangling and drop down, clutched in their hand.
What did you guys
That
do?
was part 6. That was part 6.
What? Well, what did you do?
Harsh, what did you do?
What happened?
Wait, who did what?
Harsh Nag was doing something, then he dropped something.
Wait, when did that happen? Or were you
Did
here?
not hear him
You were exploring, and I was messing with the axe, and he looks back at the statue, and it's currently now back in the statue. I dropped it, and it hit the frost rune.
Oh, interesting.
You fixed it.
Did anybody go and try and touch that thing over there?
I've been looking
Not yet.
for my ring. And
Cool. I start walking towards the portal.
Okay.
I'll pick up the sheet and put it back in my pocket.
Yep.
I should still have Pass Without a Trace on, I believe.
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna stealth and walk through it.
All right.
So 24.
24. Okay, you walk through it. As you walk through it, you notice that there is this hexagonal chamber. The walls raise about 50 feet before you, tapering into a 90-foot ceiling apex. Standing at each corner of the room, there is a life-size statue of a giant holding what appears to be a heavy iron lantern with one arm raised. Each type of giant is represented here. You see stone, hill, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. A cold, magical light radiates from each lantern. Currently blue in nature, seems to be just kind of flickering back and forth. The light illuminates on the ground a giant's corpse, laying on the floor beneath a shroud of frost in the middle of the room. The corpse looks like it's been here for some time, only preserved by the cold. Next to the body rests a giant frost-covered morning star.
Huh. I don't think I can pick that up. Can I look back through the portal?
Yep.
Can I see everybody?
You can still see everyone.
I just wave them to come in.
All right, I go in.
All right, cool. Fair enough.
March right in.
I go too.
So you march right in.
I follow in suit.
Okay. All right, so everyone walks in. Harshnag follows as well. You glance around. You glance around. You look down onto the floor, and I'd like for all of you to make perception checks.
I'm gonna actually make one this time, and it's gonna matter.
Oh my god.
Perception,
What's
yeah.
wrong, Cody?
Cody's
good
just
news
not
is-
having a night tonight.
The good news is these aren't on attack
Oops,
rolls.
Not that.
That's my 6th one of the night.
You
I'm
performed
performing
the hell out of that.
something.
Yeah. This is. Do you guys see that? Do you see that over there? It is amazing.
Guys, I am going to perceive
Okay.
so hard right now. Just
There's
wait.
so much here.
No, I mean maybe, kinda.
All right. As
I'm
you walk
blind by now.
into the room, the portal stays open behind you, and you feel immediately a very odd change in where you're standing. It feels warmer. A lot warmer compared to where you were standing like a few moments ago.
I think I peed, guys.
It feels like you're standing.
That's where you go with that?
That's TMI, Jeska.
Okay.
TMI.
I mean, at least I use my sheet.
The rest of you, except for Brontor, glance around and look at the
Naturally.
look at the ground. And as soon as you've all stepped kind of into this area, you notice that whoosh, a blue energy seems to spark from the center underneath the giant that's covered in frost and radiate out into this magical circle where runes just begin to ignite and illuminate.
Can I read these runes?
You can read these runes.
Cool.
They appear to be runes giant runes, obviously. Runes that say things in giants, stone, hill, frost over and over again. But then there's also the word oracle, divination, questions, that are also in there. Well,
Huh.
the words.
Interesting.
You notice that all the words and all the runes are like silver inlaid, and as you kind of glance down and look at them, they seem to all be glowing. And apart from those words, which just seem to be utter nonsense, you do find that repeated over and over amongst all that is a single phrase: ask your questions and know truth.
Alrighty then.
Brontor goes, so what's going on?
It looks like this thing Is it now? Okay, so I'm gonna take outside. Do we actually see this guy pop up, or do we just see a swirling blue mass?
You just see a swirling blue mass and just the frost giant, or just this giant's body in the middle at this point.
Okay, no, I just wanted, before I said this guy. So all these things on the ground talk about an oracle, and it says, "Ask and ye shall know truth." I think is what it said. So this might. Weren't we looking for an oracle? Or
I thought
something?
we wanted to kill an oracle. I'm not sure.
No, there's all we know is that there's an oracle in here. We decided we were going to kill the oracle because we thought it was the creepy child that was mopping up Geth's blood.
Yeah, if it is the child, it's gone. It's a goner. It's dead. I can divine that.
Does it say how many questions we have?
Well, I don't know if we want to ask that because we may only have certain amount of questions.
What does it say? It?
I don't not that I can tell. It just says, "Ask and ye shall know truth."
Well, should we?
Oh, great sign, spirit thing.
Hold on.
How many questions do we have?
Don't ask any questions. Don't. That's not a question. That's not a question. That's not a question.
He did it. It's in Draconic, or in Giant.
That's not a question.
You hear a booming voice come out in
Issei!
in Giant in Giant that says 6.
What? No, I was gonna yell.
Okay, so it said 6. Now, do I ask him if that included the last question?
No,
or this
don't
question?
ask him. That's literally what I was just. Jesus.
Okay.
As it says,
So-
it says you hear it say in Giant 6, now 5, and you watch as one of the lanterns goes out. You watch as one of the lanterns goes out.
So I don't think the first question gave us an answer, or I think it didn't take the first question, but I think it took that question. Should I ask it to make sure that
You're speaking all of this. You're speaking all of this in common, apart from what you yelled out in Giant.
Yeah.
Tonph, stop talking, please.
Well, I mean,
No, please.
We don't know how
I'm
many
the
we
only
have.
one that can ask a question, so.
Harshnag leans down and is like, I can ask questions as well.
Shush, Harsh. This is my time to shine.
Harsh, you're in control now. I don't trust this fool.
I start looking in my bag of holding for some shove into Tom's mouth to keep him to be quiet.
What do you guys want to know? Should we ask this thing?
Give him the muffin.
I shove a muffin in Tom's mouth and I use a little bit of rope.
I'm gonna dodge.
Yeah.
Like,
Make an attack roll, Jeska and Tonph. Just make a.
I really want Jeska to win this one.
Jeska, make an attack roll with your strength modifier. Tonph, use your acrobatics or
dex save?
It's acrobatics or athletics to dodge out of it.
8.
11.
What's your strength modifier? Oh, plus 2.
She
Oh,
added
you already
it.
did. Cool. Yeah, Tonph, you kind of bounce out of the way of it.
Yeah.
Guys, let's all be civil here.
Jessica's still like trying chasing you around the
I don't
room
know
at
where
this
that
point.
muffin's been, and
Jessica and Tonph are just
said
now.
You peed yourself, so I don't want to touch anything that you're touching.
That muffin's
So-
gotta be rock
You
hard
rub
by
poop
now.
in your hair. You rub poop in your hair.
Yeah, but I don't eat my poop. There's a difference.
They're shouting this as they're just running around the chamber at this point in just a large circle.
Hey,
Anyways,
Harsh, ask it if it knows who killed my family.
He glances down and says, "Who killed Brontor's family?" The booming voice comes back, and in Giant and Tonph, you understand and hear it say,
okay, continue.
you hear it say, "The servants of the princes of the apocalypse.
The
Cultists.
servant of the Prince of Apocalypse?
The cultists.
Oh, cultists.
They needed blood sacrifices. They took without warning." Another light goes out.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go reflect on this, guys.
I yell, where
I
are
back
my parents?
I back out and go
You
sit.
already used one.
Hmm?
You already used one.
I already yelled it.
What are you yelling?
Someone else doesn't get one.
Where are my parents?
Who else needs one?
Harsh.
You hear them. You hear
Fish?
it. You hear it yell. You hear it stay back. Beyond this plane, in the Fae, their fate
That's all it says?
their fate is unknown. That's all it
Okay.
says. And another lamp goes out. You have 3 questions left.
Guys, shouldn't we try to figure out something out about our mission?
You have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know what question to ask though.
All right. So, quick question outside. What is the giants unstabling? What is that called?
The ordning is the ordning has been broken, is what you know.
Okay.
The
and do
ordning
we
was
know-
the ordning was basically like the class structure of what basically held their society together, and that has broken.
And do we know outside of that what broke that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Jeska, do you want me to ask you what happened to the ordning? Why it's broken? Why these giants are searching for artifacts?
Well, I'm torn because I have some personal things I could also ask, but we
It's up
do
to
have
you.
Duty to fulfill.
Dewey.
I can ask it, whatever. And so can Harsh.
I put the fate of the world ahead. Go ahead and ask. See if we can find out what caused the ordning.
Okay. So I turn to the Oracle and ask, what brought about the fall of the ordning, and why are these giants seeking artifacts?
Annam, the All-Father, the greatest of the gods, the Ordin, rouse his children from their complacency. What was the second part of that question?
Okay, so the first part was the All-Father broke it to stop their complacency?
To rouse his children from their complacency is the reasoning the ordning is broke.
And then it was, why are they searching for artifacts?
Okay.
So we just asked 2 questions at once.
Counts as one. It counts as one.
Okay.
Um,
I felt like they were kind of conjoined.
Yeah. That's how I'm reading, and
the
that's how
basic
Oracle's
question
gonna
is,
read it.
what's up with the ordning? And that's.
And why are the giants rebelling? Yeah. I mean,
What's the deal, bro?
The giants are searching for artifacts in order to prove themselves to Annam, the All-Father, in order to prove that they should be atop the ordning, take the place of which the storm giants once stood.
Okay.
Another light goes out.
all right, so we have 2 left.
2 left.
Dryden.
Once upon a time, I met a beautiful elvish maiden. I'd like to know what role she plays in my story. Could you ask this oracle what the role of that elvish maiden is in my story? Or where I could find her, something along those lines?
Good question. Good question.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get to
Important,
that.
pertinent is the word I would use to describe that question.
Each question is like a Family Feud answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Show me maiden.
So I'll ask the All-Father, or no, sorry, not the All-Father, the Oracle.
Don't even know how to respond to that.
I'll ask the Oracle if the. Now, did we ever get a name for her?
I think we did because we met her again.
Yeah, we've
I
met her
did.
twice.
Elf
But-
girl.
Oh,
I think it
that
was.
elf girl. Oh, that one. Okay.
Who the hell did you think I meant from the brothel?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking. No,
She
you've
was
met
dwarf,
you've met a
wasn't she?
few elf women as of late.
I've had my way with a few.
I've had multiple relations.
At least 2.
Let me consult my
At
notes
least
here.
So one
Okay,
was
fine.
from.
I don't think you've cut her name yet.
I don't think we got her name.
I don't think you've cut her name at all yet, actually.
I don't think I ever got her name.
Is that the one that?
Okay, what's the
Was
question
that
you're
Jeska
asking? What's the
sat
question
on?
you're asking? No,
I
because here's the
cockblocked.
thing: Dryden met
yeah.
Dryden met the elf woman in the tavern, who ended up meeting in Loudwater again, and then he met a pair of elf women in Waterdeep when you guys were back there, who ended up stealing his entire purse of
Yep.
gold.
It was worth it.
So I'm assuming.
Listen, if you marry them, they're gonna steal your gold anyway. So
So I'm assuming he's talking about the one he met in Loudwater, and that he hasn't got the name.
Yes.
yeah, the very first one, the one who seemed very interested and very mysterious, very very curious about that one.
The one that I cockblocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that you cockblocked by asking about her heritage or some shit in a bar. Get out of here.
So,
What did you just slip in and out of dimensions?
anyways, we'll continue forward. So I will ask the
How's that
oracle
whiskey?
if. Actually, I stopped drinking the whiskey. No, I have a cooler up underneath me.
Anyways.
And I was using it as a footrest, and
Okay.
it totally just like 360'd underneath.
So what is the question? What is the question we were asking that you were asking?
The elven woman that we came across on our first outing as a group. What is her relation to Dryden's fate? Does that work?
Yeah, it works.
Statue says, "Yeah, that works."
You hear the voice say, "It is unknown where you will all go. Your fate is tied deep in with yours."
Dryden doesn't. Dryden just assumes it's good, and I'm just gonna. So I hear this, and I'm gonna do a deception, and I'm just gonna bury my.
I gotcha.
My.
Another lantern goes out.
Red Squad.
Dryden. She's dead. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I gotta do deception.
19 or an 18 for insight zone.
Totally dead.
I can't believe the man who killed my half brother just delivered this terrible news.
He'll know nothing.
That's what you get
She's
for not marrying me.
She's
Yeah.
dead.
She's
As is my half brother,
your half
who
brother
you killed.
and the elven woman share the same fate.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Sucks for you,
I'm
bro.
going back to Waterdeep.
All right. We have one more question.
He's such a dick.
Harsh, do you have any questions? That's why.
You hear I'm going to ask for somebody to take over here for a second because I need to whisper somebody something.
Hi, everybody.
I'm really upset that this girl is dead because I
When,
really liked her
I
and I wanted
totally
to see
forgot
her
that-
again.
Why don't you
That-
tell the story of the half feather?
Okay, so in like episode 1 or 2 or something, out of
It was
nowhere,
one. It was.
was it
one.
episode 1? Episode 1, because I'm a D-bag. I decided after our first battle to convince Tonph that one of the goblins we killed.
No, it was an orc.
No, it was a goblin.
Yeah.
Was
That's
it
what
a
made it so. That's what made it so interesting.
it
It
was
was
a
a goblin, and that's why it's my half brother.
Oh, okay.
I
could've
convinced
sworn it was an
Tonph that a goblin we killed in the first episode was my half brother, and that he killed him, and made Tom feel like shit for like 3-4 episodes after that. And there has been no mention for like the last 20 episodes about it. So that's how that goes. And he finally got me back. Way worse, might I add.
Yep. So I'm gonna ask that in Giant.
No, Harshnag says that out loud in Giant.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You hear that,
so,
though.
yeah,
No one else
I
understands
hear
it, but
it.
you hear that.
And I'll just wait for the answer.
In Giant, you hear...
If you need to whisper again, you can.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
You hear...
Secret secrets, I
If
know
just
that.
say 42, because we don't know the question, so you might as well give us.
You in Giant, you hear... And all of you hear, and Tonph understands this long, drawn-out phrasing and wording of just words that, for most of you, fall on deaf ears. You do hear a few words that catch your attention, though. I would like for all of you to roll perception checks.
East.
Yeah, you could look for the word "east."
Okay, I know that one. Yeah. Hey,
Oh, your first good roll.
I know. Jeez and cripes.
Dryden.
Dryden and Dryden, yeah. Do we lose blue? Yep.
Blue.
What
Blue.
about me? What?
Need to roll
You
a
need
perception
to roll a
check.
Perception.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was reading something over here. Hey, I'm gonna see the fuck out of it.
If you rolled over 15,
Oh,
you
I'm gonna
hear
put what?
you hear throughout this exchange between Harshnag and the Oracle that is all taking place in Giant. You hear a few words that do actually catch and sound as though they were made in common.
So he got a 16.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
Lucius knows.
Delicious knows. You hear in common the words Geth. You hear the word Geth come from Harshnag. And you hear from the Oracle throughout it. You hear the words Mirbar or Mirabar,
Get the mirror bar.
Hackathon, and Anum is all you really get.
One of those is familiar. Is that a dwarf
Heck,
name?
heck, King Hekaton
Okay.
was.
And it is here that we'll pick up next week on the Riot session.
What was the last one? Just as a
Anum,
Annam. Okay.
which
Yeah,
you know
it was
is
the Allfather.
which is the Allfather.
You gotta be kidding me. All right. Will I be able to get a full text?
I'll give you a full text later tonight.
Okay,
But
that's
I'm
fine.
not.
Yeah, I will.
I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
I'm not spreading this out over everybody because it's in Giant.
So hot.
And it will be up to you on whether or not you want to,
Yep.
what you would like to do with this. So,
Yep.
everyone has been watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching. You guys are fantastic, amazing, and wonderful. Please make sure you don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and come by and watch us live because it's a lot more fun live when you get to interact with all these lovely people who are down below in the chat.
Yep.
Make sure you.
Actually, they're on the side over there.
Well,
You
they're
guys can
down
actually
below.
read chat.
They're below me. They're above and to the side of you.
Yeah, same.
Anyways, whatever. Thank you, YouTube. We love you guys. Don't forget to hang out, chill out, come watch us. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on twitch.tv/Shadowhack90, the second, third, and fourth weekends or Sundays of the month. First weekend of the month, we are on I'm the Blue Ranger's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/I'm the Blue Ranger. Please make sure you guys don't forget to come by. Love you. We're playing. We love you.
Bye, YouTube.
We like have a lot of fun. Have a good one,
Bye,
guys.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.